live now. Professional.
Live now.
This nigga is smart, dropping bombs on your news. Mic drop, then alarms, now they press snooze. Mainstream spinning, but I won't play that game. A nuclear flow, turning at you for motivational flame. Megan Fox crushing all the talking heads as they spoon feed their paid piggies. Gotta keep them misled with blazing Lego vision. I see it on the signs, exposed in the agenda. Miss these epic rhymes. Intellectual assault on the mainstream, not in the current of the mainstream. Me and smart will never be silenced. They want that spin, fighting appliance. Pretend intellectual assault on the mainstream, never ride in the current of the lamestream. Bro, I can burn water, but I'm spitting facts. Top shelf, sorting mass stacks, reporting news, and not like you make it. I'm award-winning, and I don't have to fake it. Megan Fox, an authentic voice, giving the masses a hard-hitting choice. That umbrella guy, hammering his song, while Megan Fox rights those wrongs. Now we hit the end of this tune, declaring what it isn't even new. Making dinner and still chopping rhymes like granite. In my area code, please, you're not even on my plan. Yeah, you're outclassed and you never knew. By the time I press singulars are through, breaking stories while you're chasing hunches. I'm a news titan, never pulling punches.
And just because I watch a video or parts of a video doesn't mean I'm a stalker.
Christmas time is here, a time when friends draw near. Gather round your microphone and lend us your little ears. It's that umbrella guy and Megan Fox, not the one with the weird toe thumbs. It's your favorite pair, there's not much they won't dare. It's Christmas time with Mug. Jingle, jangle, jingle bells. Oh, what fun it's gonna derail. A bug raid here and a hangry raid there. Don't worry, folks, there's pizza bites to spare. Tinsel, tansel, gifts on the rug. It's time for Christmas cheer with Mug. Jingle, jangle, tinsel, tansel, ooh. Jingle, jangle, tinsel, tansel, ooh.
Merry Christmas, Tug.
Merry Christmas. That was a nice little
jingle
surprise there.
Jingle, jingle. I just got a text from a friend I haven't heard from in forever who says, okay, I officially love your intro. Apparently he's watching.
That's funny.
I just wrote that at 7:30. I kid you not.
That's hilarious. People have no idea like how addicted we've become to making songs and stuff.
It's so bad. I know. I know.
It's so fun though, you know.
So fun. And you know, look, I have an AI fail to share. I don't know how you get that's why I was bugging you before the show. I was like texting you going, are you awake? Are you awake? And you weren't awake. Because I wanted you to make me an AI picture for the background with your character in it with the umbrella guy. But I even uploaded your avatar and I asked it to describe it to me, and then I described it back to Grok in exactly the same way. And let me show you. You want to see what it did?
Yeah.
You want to see what it did? Yeah. It's so bad. I don't even know if I want to show this. It's so bad.
That's hilarious. Look looked like a like if Macaulay Culkin somehow lost a leg and aged a little more gracefully. Like,
Wait, whose finger is through the nose of the stuffed fox?
actually, is the leg inside of the stuffed fox?
I can't tell.
I'm like, what's going on here? That's very weird.
Wait, that's not the only one. There's worse ones, if you can believe that. So then I go in and I put your photo in. I put this one in. Let me show you. This is the one. I show it this one. And I ask it to describe the photo to me. And then I feed it back in. And I tell it the exact same description that it gave me for that, but sitting next to a fox, right? Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, no.
What part of mask do you not understand?
Yeah, sometimes I have to tell it like you completely covers the head. And even then, it doesn't do that. Well, I mean, it's the same thing that I can be like, okay, well, make this person a rapper. Make sure that they're wearing gloves and make sure that they're wearing sleeves so you don't see their skin. That looks like a crash test dummy. It looks like you put his eye out, and you're like, "Merry Christmas, fatty."
Now, this is the one where I said, make sure the mask covers his entire face, and this is what it did. So wait, there's worse. There's worse ones. This one's pretty bad too. Why is the fox on his lap? I did not say that. I did not.
I like how it made him. He had to cover his eyes. He's like, "What's going on?"
Yeah, why wasn't the face paint enough? Why did you have to put another one on top of it? That doesn't make any sense. And so then, let's see, is there another one? Oh yeah, this one's really freaking scary. This is serial killer Tug.
What the heck?
What in the heck?
At least I feel better about some of the freaking rapper ones I've made. They make those look like a normal, I guess.
So then what I did was I had it just make a room with a Christmas tree. And so this is what it came up with, which I thought was lovely. And then I just put our avatars on there. And I was so mad. I was like, Grok, why aren't you working with me?
Whoa. Did you see the super?
No. Oh my God. Tease T, unbelievable. Look at you with the $200. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too, Tease T. When I grow up, I want to be like Tease T. I know that for a fact.
That's what I'm
World Explorer, thanks for the 5. In the UK, we will be pissed if the judge just fines or puts on probation. They need 10 years jail or it won't stop. What's your thoughts? Who? I guess I would have to know who.
Yeah,
are we talking about Lynette? Are we talking about Laura Owens? Who are we talking about? Let's see. I've got gosh, the super chats are piling up. Guys, you guys you're being so generous. And by the way, if you like this stream, it's free to hit the thumbs up. The like and subscribe is free. And I'm headed towards 75,000 subscribers. That's the next goal. And I would love to get there with you. So if you could share the stream and like it, that would be great. And if you want to support the show, you can always send a super chat, but you don't have to. Don't send me your last ramen money. Don't send me your kids' Christmas fund.
Ramen money.
Only send me your Starbucks money. That I will happily take because no one should be buying that overpriced, terrible coffee. Okay.
I'm glad we don't. We have like 2 places around here. Even those places have just gotten insane lately. The pricing. I'm like, I remember their argument about, oh, well, essentials, they've gone up in price. And it's like thumbtacks. Thumbtacks went up in price. Like how's that work? Plastic boxes.
Everything's gone up. Everything. It's hard to believe. I was at the grocery store today, which was a stupid idea. My God, was that a stupid idea? But I had to pick up a few more things that we were missing for Christmas Eve dinner. And I get there and it's a bad sign when every single spot in the parking lot is taken except for the ones at the very, very end. And it's sub-zero weather outside.
Oh, yeah.
I get in there and it is an absolute nightmare jungle of people. And they did, though, have a super cute aisle of stocking stuffers. I spent way too much on stocking stuffers, but they had some really cute ones. And I'm going to play a game with them where I hide the stocking stuffers under these solo cups and we're going to play a game to win them. So it's going to be fun. But I spent way too much. I bought one bag of groceries and some stocking stuffers. And I think it cost me like $125. One bag of groceries and a couple of stocking stuffers. You guys, we're
madness.
talking Pez dispensers, okay? Even Pez dispensers are freaking $5.99. Pez dispensers.
What world have this become when I can't afford Pez dispensers?
I want my Pez dispensers to be affordable. It is not okay that it is not affordable. Oh, it's so cold right now in the Northeast. Let me tell you, it is so cold. It is
cold
like
here right now.
It's below zero. What's the temperature by you?
Oh, it's been 26, so it's pretty cold.
We're at 2 before the wind chill. It's cold, but we are having a white Christmas. It is snowing, and in fact, that reminds me, I need to send my youngest daughter a message to get her butt home. Get home ASAP because it's blizzarding.
Blizzarding.
Well, it is. There's going to be another inch by 8 o'clock. No, it's already 8. So maybe we already got an inch. God, I hope so. Oh, she's home already. Perfect. Great. She's home. I love it when that works out like that. Look at me texting her saying, get your butt home. She's already here. Perfect. Okay. Now I can rest because all my chickens are in the house. None of them are out roaming around in the dark in cars with teenagers, which always is terrifying. All right. So what do we have tonight, Tug? We have so much to talk about, don't we? We're going to do Depo reading, but we also have some hot tea. Or
Yes,
call it a hot toddy if you want. So should we start with that, or should we start with the Depo and move into that?
Well, let's start with the hot gossip and move from there.
All right, hold on.
I want to check my Jeremy voice. Is it going in and out, or does it sound okay?
It sounds okay right now.
Okay, if it stops sounding
Although funny
okay,
enough,
just
when
tell
you
me.
said check, it sounded like I'm going to chuck my Jeremy. I was like, you throwing it away?
Maybe I should. Maybe I should.
Right in the trash
sometimes-
with you, Jeremy voice. That is indeed your name. You're like,
If
what?
that is indeed your name. Okay. Megan Fox, allegedly. If you have do you have the tea? Or do I
don't
have it?
pulled up.
I don't have it pulled up either. It's in my text messages, which means I have to send it to myself or to you or someone else. Which one are we going to do?
You could send it in an email if you want to. Actually, I could send it in an email to myself.
Okay, so this is weird. So basically what we're going to show you are some screenshots. I mean, we don't even have
Holy
to show
crap.
the screenshots.
Hey, let me just note, KP, I'm going to, because sometimes different services don't use the name you want, so I'll just use initials. Send me $50, man.
That's so nice.
That is awesome.
That's so nice.
It is. I'm like, wow.
What a nice bonus.
I wasn't expecting anything. And yesterday I got a 200. I never set up any of the other services, like Venmo and stuff. And I'd gotten a request to do that. And then the person that requested it, they were like, yeah, I just wanted you to set it up. I wasn't sending anything. I was like, what did you do? I was like, okay, whatever. And then somebody else, they sent $200 there. I was like,
holy cow. Yeah, that's, so Cash App is really bad about hold on, let me put this up. Cash App is really bad about notifications. So I just realized today when I opened my Cash App that I had a couple of tips that I never saw from earlier today. So during the Lego stream, Starchasm sent $25. Thank you so much for that. Ron on December 10th sent $5. Beth sent $5. Oh, and Ron said, keep them haters enraged. Breadstick money. And so I'm sorry to you, Ron, that I missed that. And Beth, too, because Beth said, for your 50,000 subs, wish I could send more. That's so nice of you. And Vicky sent me $25 on the 8th, too, that I never saw. I hate that Cash App does that. And Vicky also sent 60 the same day that I didn't see. So thank you so much, Vicky. She sent 3 transactions. She actually sent over $100. Thank you so much. And
Amazing.
appreciate you guys. And I'm sorry that I did not see the Cash App notifications. Sometimes that happens. We are live right now on Rumble. Hello over at the Rumble Ghetto. Hey, how's the chat going? Look at the chat's kind of looks like the chat's kind of active over there. Good for you guys. I see you over there. I see you. Merry Christmas. We have, so I don't know if we even really need to show these screenshots. Like I could just read them because
I've got them if you.
Oh, you do?
It's up to you how you want to.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. We can do it. We can pull
Actually,
'em up.
to harken back to what this is about, though. I mean, let me pull this up, and again, I've put this on. Man, I hate this weather change. You can hear it. It's like, I want your voice, Tug. I'm like, no, you may not have it. I'm fighting it, but to harken back to what all of this is about, I'm going to pull this up on a notepad. Just a reminder, I did a stream on this, but it all goes back to Shizzy. Shizzy had a letter sent to him by one person calling themselves Bubbles, and this it led to an interesting exchange. I mean, pretty fun one, but it's funny. He writes him and he's like, "Oh, Shiz," like they're pals. He's like, "Can I have permission to share this clip?" Now he had added it in. There's a Google link that's right here that I've taken out. Give me a second. This is not an crap thing. There it is. Okay. It wouldn't add. I don't know what's up with StreamYards, but it's pissing me off. StreamYards is being ridiculous.
Oh, StreamYard. That's why we had to do another link. That's the second time today I had to set up a whole new stream because StreamYard just wasn't working. The first link is just not working. So then you have to do another one, and everybody already has
and it doesn't even make sense. Like, why does it work when you make a new one?
I don't know.
I don't get it. But it's not like, it's just been a mess today, apparently, for so many people. But anyway, so this starts out with him writing to Shizzy. Again, I'm not rehashing. I'm just telling people if you don't know where this comes from.
Right.
It's like, Shiz. Let me read this, though. It's very short what he writes. Can I have permission to share this clip? Now, again, there's a link right here that I've redacted. That's definitely, it's a Google photo link, which interestingly has some other names in it. Names, I can't remember that. I have to go back.
Oh, I remember them. I don't know if I should say them, but I remember them.
I don't know who these people are because
I don't either yet, but I will.
Yeah, it's strange. It's strange because they're either tagged in for some woe-begotten issue or they're people that I don't recognize from the ecosystem. Maybe that's it. I'm not sure. But he asked if he can share this clip with the 2 Hales. Now, that's interesting considering ecosystem, allegations of so many bad things. Well, he wants to, it's a 1:07 clip. And what he's saying for there, he wants him to discuss the issues of whether Hales waived privilege for the conversation with Feathers he discussed on your live stream. And Shizzy tells him, no, absolutely
so stupid.
not.
He was having a conversation with a friend after the fact that he was his attorney and just talking about the stress of the case. They weren't talking about facts of the case. And they weren't and they were talking after they no longer have an attorney-client privilege. Nothing that was discussed between Jeremy and Mark Feather while there was privilege has been waived in any way by talking about a friendly conversation that they had after that contract was over. Don't be ridiculous.
He's just so desperate for some kind of gotcha, you know. I mean, so, and not only that, okay, now these are going to be out of order a little bit, but there were, okay, so give me 1 second. I'm rolling them all the way back to the beginning.
Yeah, no worries.
They're actually, okay, so Shizzy tells him absolutely not. Don't share it. Okay, well, first he decides, oh, look who's posting. And, you know, to say that this is definitely him, you can see that it's linked to the photos.google.com. So,
Oh, wait, let me pull this up. You ready?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. So you can see right here where it's linked to that same drive box that he linked in his request. So it's definitely there. But he posts this in the quote unquote fan page, as we call it, you know? And yeah, it's like, it's possible this is a waiver of privilege for the referenced conversations. We'll see. So even
There's
after
no privileged conversation when you're having a friendly conversation with your lawyer, your ex-lawyer. That's not privileged. And anyway, why would there be any privilege between Jeremy and Mark in a conversation that they're having after the fact? That doesn't make any sense.
none of that makes sense, though.
They
It's
were
all
talking about the
ridiculous
personal
anyway.
toll. Jeremy was talking about the personal toll this case has taken on him. So if
Yeah.
they want that conversation, I'm sure Jeremy's happy to give it to him. What do you
Right.
think?
Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure we're going to hear a lot about that. In fact, you know, that is one conversation we'll definitely hear more of. But after this, what gets really interesting is this is in the 2Ls. So you can see they're chatting. Again, these are out of order. It starts out more like pestering, but you know, you can see him noting things like he's trying to get them to share.
Shizzy doesn't strike? Well, not
Yeah,
yet.
where he's like, can you play the audio? You know, he's also, you know, he's talking about, let's see, there's an order. He's like, I emailed the clip, you know, so again,
I like how
remember,
he says Shizzy doesn't strike. Why don't you try him?
I just think
Because
it's
the way you
interesting.
guys are going on about about striking anyone who uses your content, you're damn straight I'll strike you if you do it to me. I will.
Yeah,
Because I'm not playing that game. I wouldn't normally do it, but if you're going to threaten me and tell me that I can't use your content when it's fair use.
no, not even not use it, but I will take your channel down.
Yeah,
for
I'll
it.
file a false
Fuck
strike. It's
you.
ridiculous.
Yeah. So
It's ridiculous. Fair is fair.
So he's been mailing them. He's like, oh, look at their admissions of emailing these people who are, again, admittedly the PR for her. But remember, they also deny that they're the voice for Bruce. It's fascinating. They're not the voice for him. And yet, I mean, look at this. He's like, oh, you know, there we have
Emailed
we
you.
have, yep, we have the, got the email clip on. Let's also, I think, Jeremy Hales may have waived privilege on conversation with Feathers while he was on with Shizzy. So this is Bruce's narrative, by the way, that he's promoting. He's pushing it onto them because that's the established narrative they'll go with. You watch. You watch. That's what'll happen. And it's Bruce's. He's like, oh, you know, can you play the audio? You know, I'll play that there. And then they were talking about Shizzy because, you know, like, wait, maybe Shizzy would strike. And he's like, Shizzy doesn't strike. It's transformed for commentary.
Yeah. Well, how dare he say that and then be backing up these two morons who say even when we transform a few seconds of their commentary, it somehow violates fair use. Because I've transformed a couple, you know, a minute or two here and there of their 6-hour live streams, and I had to put them all on private because they were threatening to take down the channel. Oh, look who it is. It's Papa Nut. How are ya?
Shizzy.
Can you hear me? Uh-oh.
No sound.
Are your Velcro shoes too tight? Your microphone's not working, Shiz. It's either that or Streamyard is screwing us again. I'm seeing the tweets on Twitter. It's not good. Or I mean on X.
Go ahead and fix this real quick.
Oh, I can hear you now.
I'm going to fix this.
Okay.
Be right
Awesome.
back.
He's fixing it.
All right.
Okay, I could hear you then.
Yeah.
Okay, well, he's coming back. Don't worry.
I
I sent him
think this is
an
good.
invite in case he had some time because he could help us with the dramatic reading.
Pretty
So this
good.
should be fun.
Yeah, I plan on next week. I want to go through the entire little drama of this and see what all has come with it and everything else too. So I think it'll be fun, and it'll be fun to get his opinions on what's
Still
happening
can't
with
hear
this right now.
anything.
You can't hear me?
Weirdest thing.
He can't hear us? Oh, this freaking StreamYard. This is so bizarre.
I think you guys can hear me, but I can't hear you guys at all.
Oh, I'll
Yeah.
text him. This is terrible.
Let me see. Here, I have an idea. We can hear Shizzy. Let's see. All right, here we go. Give me 1 second.
It's good that you guys can hear me. Backing out and try coming back in. Okay, I can do that.
We can communicate on notes.
It's like smoke signals in the digital age.
This is happening to everyone right now on using StreamYard. You should see on Twitter. There's StreamYard. People are screaming at StreamYard. StreamYard is
put up
failing.
A question about that. I was like, is anybody else having like major issues with StreamYard?
And they are. Yeah. The expert just tweeted today, ever since StreamYard sold, it's been funky, but I'm told I should be thankful they raised the price to $35 a month. Yeah.
It's nuts.
Yeah, it's really bad. It's really bad. I don't know how they can run a business like this, but if
they just I feel like they went for a quick buck is what it, they went from actually a really good service. And then it went right in the toilet.
It was a really good service. And if I have to change over, it's going to suck. I'm going to lose all my intro, my original intro. I'm going to have to redo the whole thing because I don't have it anywhere else but in my StreamYard library. Because I had an old computer.
Like, here, let me add this real quick. See, the whole idea, they keep saying, again, they don't promote narratives. This is just theirs. And yet, we have this example and we had this example. This one from a stream where they were showing emails from Brucey Bruce. Well, Bruce was there, of course.
God.
But yeah, he's sending it out to everybody. You can see all the tag-ins too. I mean, it's telling. It's very telling because nobody's mailing me with a narrative, being like, oh, well, this is how it is. And I mean, look at him. He's laying it all out there. Same thing. And if they want proof of ecosystem, it exists.
It's absolutely clear as a bell that it exists. And he keeps adding new people. It's amazing. I hope all these new media companies or whoever or channels that he's emailing, I hope they know that if they say yes to his demands, he's dragging them into a defamation conspiracy.
They have, most people probably have no idea what's going on with that. They think that it's probably some kind of good faith introduction to a case. I mean, most people would have no idea. I wouldn't, if you mailed me and asked me to check something out, you wouldn't know that you were being added to an ongoing case that might actually hit you where you live, which is terrible. I mean,
it is
honestly.
terrible. He has a duty now to inform people, I think, that he's possibly being named in this lawsuit before he starts trying to get people to report on it.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, the StreamYard is driving me crazy. All right, Jay says TUG StreamYard is saying they will give 1 month credit if you're having issues. Where are they saying that? Because I couldn't even get them. Like, I can't even get a hold of a person anymore.
No, that's the thing. Well, if you're having issues, I see the having issues tab, but I'm gonna click this.
It doesn't actually. So you can send them an email, and then they send you an automated response, and they said, "Did this solve your issue?" And then I said, "No," because you didn't even read my issue, because they were giving me a solution to an issue I didn't say I had, and I haven't heard from them since. And that was this morning. And StreamYard used to be you could get somebody like on live chat immediately while you were live to help you.
Yeah, it used to be like very user friendly and everything else.
Yeah, it's very, very upsetting. Because it's very expensive. So we're gonna have to look into other streaming services, and that sucks because I am not doing this.
OBS would probably work for you. OBS just doesn't work for me here, so I need something else. That's why I was using it. You know, OBS, I mean, is superior setup if you can actually use it.
Streamlabs, that's the one I was trying to think of. Yes, we have to look into Streamlabs. That's what everybody says. I think Jeff used Streamlabs, and he used both, I think. And I think Hayden uses Streamlabs too. So that's something to look into. But I'm definitely going to do it before February because that's when my bill is due. So yeah. Okay. Did you figure out what page of the deposition we're on?
I figured. Okay, so I was looking through. Let me roll back up here. Give me 1 second. I actually think that starting at page 200 makes sense. And the reason I say that is because this gets into the discussion about Ohio and everything. So we were right in this area, but I can't remember the exact page. But I think
that's okay. We can always back up a page and start there.
Yeah, well, I think this is about the so they had a little conversation about the restraining order, protective order rather, and then it gets into some Thomas's, and then it talks about it. Gets into
all right, can you hear
Ohio.
us now, Shiz?
Yes, I can.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, we were just looking at the wonderful discussion from old Bruce Mackins about the thing you said he couldn't do.
Aw, he's so special.
Yeah, he posted it. He decided to do it anyway, saying
Nice.
that he said you don't look here. He's even after that discussion, he says, "quote Here, let's see." So
Oh wait, I gotta bring that up.
Yeah, because it doesn't auto add. It throws me off.
No, you have to add it just like you add a person.
Yeah, it always throws me off because I'm looking at the item itself. So, but yeah, I mean, if you look, Shizzy doesn't strike. It's transformed for commentary. Shizzy doesn't. It's just fascinating. Why write you about this and then assume that they're good to go, they're safe? Yeah, he was pushing for 2 L's to show it all off.
Oh yes.
Let me relock that. That's really
so silly that he doesn't realize that will happen.
Well, he did post it, so it. I was telling Megan, this is definitely him posting in the in the What the Hell's group, that fan group.
Fake group, right?
Yeah, and it's him because the way he linked it in. He actually went through photos.google. Most people, when they're dropping it, drop it other places. They don't usually use the photos.
I think it's funny how he takes videos of his computer screen with his phone. That never fails to amuse me, that he doesn't know how to screen record. Like he's such a boomer. He's using his cell phone to record his laptop screen. Wow, Bruce.
It's an insult when Megan's like, you the boomer.
Yeah, it is. But I'm not. I'm Gen X enough to know how to screen record, for crying out loud. I know how to put apps on my browser that can do that. It's
that's what I go with.
I mean, it's not like I'm not like a whiz or anything, but at least I can even do that.
Well, I find it amazing that he thinks that because he's running this, because it has to be his channel. He created that Facebook group. That is his creation. The fake What the Hale's group.
Whose is? Wait, who's Bruce's?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's the one that created that.
No way.
Yeah.
How long hasn't it been in existence for much longer before he came into this?
I don't know. I don't know. You'd have to look back at it, but it seems to me
I
that
think
it's
it's been
his
there for a while. I mean, I don't know.
because
We'd have to look at the dates.
it went up before I even responded to him. Because it seems to me that he's getting this information. He's sending out requests, and he's doing it anyway. And if he's posting it up there, that sounds to me like that's something that he's running.
Well, I mean, it does kind of look that way. You're not wrong about that. He posts there enough that it kind of looks like that, but I don't know. He came into this around
See,
March.
I don't know. There's
I think
one
it had
account
been there
listed
before
as the basically the owner and everything.
Of course,
else.
there's no
I
name on it. It's a fake name.
So I don't know actually who
hard to
runs
know.
that. Yeah, I'm not sure there, but it is fascinating. After that, he's sitting in the two L's, telling them over and over again, hey, can you upload? Actually, he starts with the, I've mailed that. I mailed the pod clip privilege waiver email. He keeps pushing this idea. He's like, oh, I emailed the clip there. Come on, I think JH may have waived privilege on conversation.
Well, was this after he asked Shizzy's permission and Shizzy said no?
Yeah, I believe so.
That's crazy. So he's encouraging them to take a risk that a creator who's already said don't isn't going to strike. That's interesting for another. And how can he ask permission, by the way, for a channel that he's not controlling?
It's kind of, well, that does tell you maybe he's controlling.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think maybe it shows us that he's behind this whole what the Hales media ecosystem, because he's calling the shots. He is setting the stage. He is asking permission for the show. It's unbelievable.
That's what it sounds like. Yeah,
it's exactly what it sounds like.
Well, and the thing is what he's trying to put in there. What they're asking to put out there is a falsity. You have to understand that Mark Feather isn't his attorney.
No. They're just speaking as friends now, not as attorney-client.
Yeah.
So and it's after the case.
But the problem is they've got to spin this in such a way that it sounds like he's doing something nefarious or he's done something nefarious, and there's nothing there. But in him saying this, he's trying to say that he waives all attorney-client privilege.
Yeah, which is
that's
absolutely
crazy.
Absurd. That is
absurd. It's so beyond.
But this is Bruce,
He's grasping.
But again, think of who we're talking about here. This is a guy who can't shut up when the federal judge has told him to shut up. He can't keep his mouth shut, and he has to keep going and freak out a federal judge and make him angry. And so he has to go all the way to Pensacola because he can't behave himself. That's the guy we're talking about. And speaking of not being able to behave himself, we still haven't gotten through the wild deposition that Jeremy Hale sat through. And I'm glad we didn't get through it. I'm glad it took us this long because it's been a real fun treat to do this.
It's been amazing to add on all the insanity that came with it. It wasn't just over, we got to hear about how everything added on. There was one other little piece of tea that I thought was pretty messed up. During that Christmas special live stream.
Oh God.
Yeah. So while they're there, you can actually hear, and I clipped this, so good luck arguing about it or trying to delete it. But during it, you can actually hear a certain Miss Preston telling a kid that if she doesn't behave, essentially, I'm paraphrasing that, she's going to put her in the shed. I thought,
yeah. What you can hear very clearly is, I'm going to put you in the shed. There's something she says before that, which sounds like scolding, but I couldn't make out what it was.
I mean, this is her Christmas thing, the big hyped Christmas event. It's live to whomever out there, and you're going to do that? I mean, and they all just
I thought the shed was this nice place, and it was so fine it's fine, and CPS has checked it out. But why is she threatening then to put the child in it? as a punishment.
The
Well,
kid
and
can't-
what's more disturbing is if that's what she's doing as punishment, and there's that whole group of people there, then they're absolutely in cahoots with Michelle in doing this, and they think that that's absolutely okay.
Yeah,
That
it's
means,
not.
It means they're fine with these kinds of shenanigans going on. That's what it sounds like to me, that they've got no issues there.
Well, it's bizarre to me anyway to think all of these people ignore that. That's a norm that they're comfortable with, and that the whole thing was supposed to be about the kid. Like that's the whole reason to have it, and you have that popping up in there. Like if the kid, like Chris, my kids are going to be crazy and excitable. They'll probably argue with each other about presents. I'm sure it'll be the whole gamut. And you know what? That's okay. It happens. I'm not.
But also they'll try to swap gifts too. That's the best part.
Could you imagine, like, if I were caught on video telling one of my kids I would lock them in a closet or
Oh my
something?
God,
Can you imagine?
horrible.
Oh
You'd
my
be
God.
you'd be canceled. You would be
Yeah,
canceled
yeah.
immediately.
And yet, this
And
person is
rightfully
talking about-
so. Rightfully so.
Right.
That's the kind of crap you should never say to a child. That's abusive. It's abusive. I'm going to lock you in here. I'm going to lock you in a shed. I'm going to put you. That's horrible. That's not okay. It's different than go to your room. That poor little girl doesn't even have a room. It's a shed.
I thought that was wild. And it came up live right there. And who knows what else people hear. But of course, that doesn't fit the narrative. And again, don't contact anyone. It won't help.
It won't
No, it
help.
won't.
So it won't. Just
Well,
don't contact anybody.
all
It
it'll
just
do
does.
is it'll prolong the agony.
Well, stuff will come up in a trial, and if anything happens with they kept saying that they're going to sue on behalf of. Yeah, Bruce, you ever do that? All of these sound clips and everything, they become game in a courtroom. So, yeah, that would be really dumb. That would be really, really dumb because it would no longer be you saying, "Oh yeah, well, here's this. Here's what an agency said." It would actually become, well, here's what people base that on. Would this be good faith attempts? And it would introduce that to a courtroom.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Have we figured out what page you're on?
Yeah, I'd say 200. And it would be 200 of the. Here, I'll pull this up here. Let's add it. So I'm going to call it, it's 201 on the PDF, but it's 200 of the document.
All right. With Shizzy here, you have your option, Tug. Do you want to read Bruce or do you want to read Jeremy?
Hey, Shizzy, since Bruce seems to love you, would you like?
Would you like to read
for him, or would you like to?
Sure.
Yeah, you can be
I
him or
can
correspond with him.
I can do a really good Bruce.
Yeah. I think your Bruce is pretty good. I will be Randy Shockett, and Tug will be Jeremy, and I can also
get
be
to straight read somebody for once. That's
and I
awesome.
will be the court reporter also in Shockett.
Ooh. Well, that's
All
pretty,
right, so-
pretty impressive.
So
Yeah,
questioning here would be Bruce.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll start.
So your testimony says you did not apply for a protection order in Florida.
Oh, I love it. I eventually applied for a protection order in Florida once I had my civil protection orders in Ohio. But the way that you phrased the question was the understanding that I applied for one in Florida, got denied, therefore went to Ohio. That is completely, totally incorrect.
Oh, okay. So to be clear, your testimony is there's no record of any filing by you in Florida prior to when you went to Ohio to get a protective order.
Correct.
And then you said you did file after you got the Ohio protective order. You said you tried to file for a Florida protective order.
Correct.
Okay, so where did that get filed?
Levy County.
And what happened with that application?
Judge Craig DeThomas sealed it and denied it.
So there is, albeit a sealed record of a filing by you seeking a protective order in Florida that was ruled on and denied by Judge DeThomas.
Correct. Illegally.
He sounded like he turned into Max Headroom there for a minute. And in my head, I had this mental picture of Bruce's head going in and out of, focus. Oh my
Yes.
God.
Mm-hmm.
That was really good. That was funny.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I may not be able to get through this without choking.
I might choke on it.
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay.
Professional.
Professional. Exactly. Correct. Illegally. Both state law.
Was it you?
I'm not finished. Both state law was broken by Judge Craig DeThomas, and both federal law was broken by Judge Craig DeThomas. Then he sealed it so nobody would have access to it. But then I paid to have it unsealed to find out exactly what he did.
Has it been unsealed?
To me, not to you.
Oh, so you have, if it were unsealed and not unsealed, you still, of course, have a record of a file that you filed, right? Okay, and electronic copies, right?
Yes.
So, will you produce in that discovery? Produce it for me, Daddy.
I need to see your request, counsel.
Okay, I'm pretty sure it was responsive to the other request, but if we need to, I will. So, Miss Preston was pro se, unrepresented by counsel during the proceedings in the Ohio court. The evidentiary proceedings.
Correct.
I like how he hawked out that correct.
God, the mental picture this is conjuring is of like a little jumping around leprechaun. Maybe who's that guy that spun hay into gold or wanted a girl to spin hay? Is a kid sex trafficked a girl to spin some hay? What's the name of that fairy tale character?
Rumpelstiltskin.
Rumpelstiltskin who eats babies and shit.
Rumpledeuce-skin.
Rumpledeuce-skin. Yes.
Rumpledeuce-skin.
Yes, Rumpledeuce-skin.
Rumple foreskin.
Rumple
foreskin. Oh my God. That's how I picture him in this rendition. Is like this little elf, this little gnomish elf in a barn full of straw with, like, I don't know, human trafficked victims inside spinning wheels, and he's dancing around and spitting. Yep.
Well, that he might be also blowing bubbles. And by the way, I had put up the lost and found, but nobody's found Bubbles, my puppy, yet.
One of the chat says, I'm picturing the guy on Frosty who lost his hat. That guy with the big nose. Oh my God, we have to find that guy. Oh my God, I have to find that guy. That's going to be hilarious. Frosty, snowman, guy who lost hat.
Oh, yeah. That's how they found the magical hat and put it on there. He was a magician.
Oh my God, this is so funny. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at this. This is going to be hilarious. Let me share this. Yes, Hangry, what do you need?
I see a picture. Frosty the snowman.
Yes. This is one of the few times you could walk into my stream and it would be an appropriate, age-appropriate picture.
There he is.
Look at this guy.
What is that guy's name?
I don't know. It doesn't.
That guy's just looking at him like.
I need his name. I was going to try something with Grok, but I need his name.
If they knew what I just did.
I don't know what you just did. Close the door behind you, please.
Hey, Chad, does anybody know what his name is? I'm going to try something for the. Oh,
His name. Let me see. Let me see if I can find his name.
because
Professor
he's in the
Hinkle.
Professor.
Yeah, Professor Hinkle.
So sort of
Professor
like
Hinkle is a cunning, fraudulent, manipulative, and egotistical magician who is hired to perform at the school's Christmas
oh my
party.
god.
The narrator describes him as the worst magician in the world, as shown when his equipment fails. And
Oh.
his tricks go awry. He
his
puts
equipment fails. Well,
He puts eggs in his
I
magic
was-
hat, which fall on the floor. He fails to pull his playful and mischievous pet rabbit named Hocus Pocus out of the hat. He also has a tendency to repeat adjectives and verbs when excited or stressed, such as messy, 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 and silly, 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 and busy, busy, busy. Despite his villainy, he eventually turned into a good guy without any negative qualities, and because of his reformation, did not get punished.
Jeez. Well, do you think he'll reform, or do you think he'll still continue to have equipment problems?
I think he's going to have equipment failure across the board. I think we're going to continue to see this happen over and over.
Denied. Sit down. Don't get brazen with me.
I can't wait for that federal judge to say that to him. Don't get brazen with me.
Don't get brazen with me.
I live for it.
Oh, I love it. I love every second of it. All right.
Let's
Sorry
see.
for that
I'm trying
derailment,
to
but
see
I
if
promised
Grok
that
could
would
actually
happen.
do it. I'm trying to see if Grok can make him a lawyer. It's more like a Puritan so far. I'm going to work on that. I'm going to see if that happens.
Oh,
right
that's
now,
funny.
right now he looks more like some kind of a, like I said, a Puritan more than
Oh, no.
what I drew of him. Yeah. So.
Oh,
Yeah, the chat's reminding me I need to change my audio avatar now to the derailer. It's official. I have derailed the stream with Frosty. The derailer is back. Watch out. Semis will fly. All of our thoughts are going to go straight off the tracks. It's going to be in a burning heap, in a dumpster fire. That is this show. If you don't like it, move on. That's what we're doing here. All right. Sorry.
Okay.
So,
Continue.
yeah, I asked you if Miss Preston was correct. Is she-
I do not know Miss Preston's legal background or who is helping or representing her, except for you.
Well, in the Ohio proceeding that you filed, we were granted a protective order to your knowledge. Did she have a counsel of record at the time of that proceeding?
Within the court, she did not have a counsel of record.
Well, and the force violation that she testified she recently reported involved them driving towards you on the road. Correct.
Yes.
Okay. Can you give us some more details about that, please? What road?
North Otter Creek Avenue.
And when you say driving towards you, were you in a vehicle? Oh, so it's only in that vehicle. Or are you on the foot? I'm on my foot.
On the foot. You on the foot.
On the
Vehicle.
foot. And were you driving away from your property or towards it, coming back home?
Both. I have multiple properties. I was leaving one property, going to the other property.
I'm so disappointed. I don't have that much property. Okay, so tell us what the violation consisted of.
The violation consisted of being more than 500 feet away from me on any public or private road. They stopped knowing they were going to break the violation. Instead of backing up and removing themselves, they broke it intentionally, willing, knowingly. They stopped. They knew they were going to break it, and they moved forward.
Okay, because I'm a complete mongoloid here. Okay, I've got to understand it just a little bit better because my brain doesn't work except in two speeds, slow, fast, and ignorant. So you were saying that you were driving and they were coming to the other direction. Which direction would that be? North, south, east, west, south, north, west?
Up, down, left, right, BA. Select start. Yeah. Oh God, if you listed the contra code, I would be like, well, correct.
Okay, did you surmise they were coming in the other direction to you to go back to their property?
Doesn't matter. Oh my God. Where in the Civil Protection Order did you read it matters where they break and violate? It matters based on where they're going, where they've been. It matters based on how much time. It matters none of that matters. So stop asking stupid questions. You sound like an ignorant fool.
By the way, I'm reading along with Bruce's highlighted copy, and he highlighted "you're sounding like an ignorant fool," but he didn't highlight about stop asking stupid questions. Oh my gosh, Creative Expressions just brought up the child catcher from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Don't you remember that we said that about J Hatch? Hold on, I have a meme for that. There's a meme for that. I have it. Where is it? Where's my child snatcher for J Hatch meme? Oh, please, God, tell me I didn't delete it. God, I hate the fact that StreamYard, you have to delete stuff eventually. Didn't I have the child snatcher one? Where it is? There's Johns Hopkins All Prisoners Hospital, but there was another one. We had them in the oh no, the child snatchery. It's gone. It got deleted. Oh, there it is. Here it is.
Ooh,
there it is.
There he is. Yes, my brother, Fred. He's got much better legs than me, though.
Sexy tights, for sure. Sexy tights. Look at those sexy tights on that man.
No. So
oh,
hot.
Yes.
Talk about foreskin.
Oh, God. All right. Sorry, derailed again.
The only thing that matters is they broke and violated the Civil Protection Order. The only thing in the Civil Protection Order is they must stay 500 feet away from myself and George at all times, no matter where they're headed, no matter where they're going, no matter where they've been, 500 feet away on every public and private road. End of story.
Sure. When you saw them, were they coming in the other direction? And let's say you stopped right there and they were on their way home. They would have to head past you. Am I correct? Am I right? Huh?
Are you that incompetent? Oh, love it. Are you that incompetent? No, they don't pass me. They turn around and they go the other way to make sure that they are 500 feet away from me per the Civil Protection Order. They are not legally allowed to be within 500 feet of me on any public or private road. Public or private building, any public or private space. They cannot be within 500 feet of me. I don't care if they're driving home. I don't care if they're driving to my place. I don't care where they're driving, where they came from, where they're going. They can't be within 500 feet of me. End of story.
Okay. Are you finished now?
Did it sink into your head yet?
So what I don't like it. So what I'm really trying, my question doesn't really go to anything of what you were. Just go on about. My question is what I'm really trying to do is envision the situation physically, the location of the vehicles, okay? Because I'm looking, and so they're coming the other direction. If they're coming from the point saw them, assuming they were just, and they didn't turn around.
This is a question? Oh my God.
And they didn't care that you were there. Let me finish, woman.
Sorry, Randy Shockett has left his body. He's hovering somewhere over the deposition at this moment.
Just looking at this, go, what the hell?
In disbelief.
Assuming that, and they didn't turn around. Let's say you weren't there. So let's say you weren't there, and they didn't care that you were there, or they just didn't care that you were there. They wanted to go home, and they didn't change direction. They would have to pass you to reach that destination. the point where you were located? Is that correct?
What in the world? Listen, to, like really, let's approach this as a statement here. Jeremy deciphered it, but my question is, what am I really trying to do is envision the situation physically where the vehicle is located. Okay, so listen to this mess.
I
So
know
they're
it's such a
coming-
mess.
It's
He
weird.
says, "My question is," and then a question never comes.
Yeah,
No,
it's
no.
like,
Here's what he's trying to say. So if there was no protective order, they wouldn't have been breaking the protective order, correct? I mean, that's
It's just-
basically what he's asking, because he's saying, so just say they ignored you. Well, they'd still be breaking the protective order. Well, just say that they were not looking at this. Okay. And in what world do you not envision this, Bruce? Whenever somebody is breaking the law and they're supposed to be within 500 feet, at what point do you not realize 500 feet means 500 feet? It doesn't matter if they're driving and they don't notice you. It doesn't matter. They're still breaking the protective order. That means they have to be aware of their surroundings and avoid you at all costs.
yeah, that's the if you don't like that, don't get a protective order against you. I mean, holy crap! No,
That's what happens when you stalk people and people get a protective order against you.
remember, this is right after the argument he did with, well, yeah, she messaged you, but you unblocked her, right? So really, I mean, he's saying that's kind of your fault. It's like, wait a minute.
So if a woman decides that she's going to go out of her house after being abused by a man, that it's her fault if he abuses her again. Is that what you're saying there, Bruce?
What's the same thing of the whole what you're wearing thing? Well, how are you
Yeah.
dressed? That's the same type of victim blaming bullshit.
Yep.
Well, maybe that's how he uses his excuses. I mean, we don't know what kind of person Bruce is.
I find it very troubling that this is the argument. And Jeremy, back to him, he says it makes no difference any type of destination. They are legally bound to stay within 500 feet away from me.
So I'm asking if you can just tell me what I want to understand, because I clearly don't understand anything, is if they were just going home and continued their routes without regard to that protection order. Just say they disregarded that whole protection order. They would have to go right past you at that moment of time where you spotted them. Yes or no?
Oh,
Try to
God.
turn that into a yes or no question.
That is not a yes or no question.
No.
Oh my God, wait. Let me just look at this again, because let me see if I can find a way for this to be a yes or no question. I need my Christmas sweater back on for this, because I need my calm. I need to get my Christmas sweater back on. Hold on. Here we go. Okay. Fuzzy, calm, warm, fire, crackling. Try to calm down. All
There
right.
is no yes or no. The only way you could ever ask this as a yes or no question would be to say, is if you didn't have a protection order, they would have had to go past you.
So let me just see if I can get this straight. Let me see if I can make a yes or no out of this. So I'm asking if you can just tell me, what I want to understand is, if they were just going home and continued on their routes without regard to the protection order, they would have had to go right past where you were at the moment of time and you spotted them, yes or no? What? No, this is so crazy. This is not a yes or no question. How can we
No.
phrase this to make it a yes or no question?
If I only had a brain.
If they were just going home, okay. All right, so here's how you do it. You say you have to divide this into two parts to make it a yes or no question.
Yes.
And you have to start with, okay, if John and Lynette were on their way home, would they
Yes.
have had to go right past where you were at that time? No, this is still, it's still confusing.
No, it's still confusing.
It's
I
still
don't
confusing. What
see-
does he mean at the moment in time when you spotted them? What?
It doesn't matter whether he spots them or not.
I
If-
can't turn
if-
this into a yes or no.
It's just all ridiculous, period.
There is no
Like,
yes
this-
or no answer.
It's
And I
not
think
a yes or no question. It's not
and
even
how-
a real question. It doesn't
No,
even make
'cause-
sense.
and that's why Jeremy answers it just like he does, which is perfect answer.
All right, I'll let you continue, Jeremy.
What I want you to understand is where I was. They were breaking and violating the civil protection order. They may not legally be within 500 feet of me. Nothing else matters. Hey, can you hold this for a minute? I've got a
Yes, certainly can. In fact, I'm going to take some time to read some super chats because they are really backing up on me. And I'd like to say, Carla, thank you so much for $50 on PayPal. I appreciate you so much for sending that. She said, this is the only way I can send money at this time. Hey, I prefer PayPal. Nobody takes a percentage of it on PayPal or Cash App or Venmo. I get 100% of it, which is great. So thank you so much, Carla. And also, there was a Cash App from Helena Handbasket, sent $25 on Cash App and says, here's my ramen money. Now, what did I tell you, Helena? You're not supposed to send me your ramen money. You're supposed to send me your Starbucks money. Ramen money is for you to eat. I have my favorites. Thanks for the 2 hot breadstick money. By the way, you guys, there were like 2 of you who sent super chats on the last stream that didn't work. I'm so sorry. I didn't get to those. I should have screenshot them and I didn't. So to those of you who sent those, thank you very much. I think it was like $6 between 2 people. And I really appreciate that. And I'm sorry I missed it. Creative Expressions by Dion. Thanks for the 5 breadstick money. And Sticky Widget gifted 5 Megan Fox memberships. Wow. Welcome to the Fox Den, all of you who got those. It's weird in here, but you will get used to it. Sometimes you need heavy liquor, but that's okay. You can get that at the liquor store. Cynic in Chief, thanks for the 2. Shizzy is your new daddy now is still a better intro. Wait a minute. Are you saying you don't like my new Tug intro? Oh, my Tug Christmas? You know what that means? That means I'm going to make you watch it all over again. That's what that means.
Christmas time is here, a time when friends draw near. Gather around your microphone and lend us your little ears. It's that umbrella guy and Megan Fox, not the one with the weird toe thumbs. It's your favorite pair, there's not much they won't dare. It's Christmas time with Mug. Jingle, jangle, jingle bells. Oh, what fun it's gonna derail. A bug raid here and a hangry raid there. Don't worry, folks, there's pizza bites to spare. Tinsel, gifts on the rug. It's time for Christmas cheer with Mug. Jingle, jangle, tinsel, ooh. Jingle, jangle, tinsel,
Ooh. Sorry, I had to because the chat was complaining about it, so I had to make them hear it again.
I know. I'm waiting for follow up for this, but I just got a message from somebody telling me that they're broken down into people.
Oh no!
Yeah, so I'm trying to make sure that they're good to go. If they're,
yeah,
it's nasty out there. So they're
do you
trying
need to go?
No, not yet. But
this wasn't the Walmart run, was it?
No.
Okay,
no.
good. I was gonna say, you better go immediately.
Yeah, I'm good right now. They may have. I'm just waiting for them to hit me back up. I was like, it's cold out there. Yeah, they hit me up and they were like, yeah, I'm broken down. I was like, what do you mean broken down?
It's
2 flat tires. I was like, how did you get 2 flat tires?
Ooh. Ouch.
Yeah, how'd you manage that?
Oh no.
Yeah, not 1, but 2 flat tires. I was like, all right, well, let's see. They told me they were calling AAA. So
we'll okay. Well, good. If you do have to go rescue someone on Christmas Eve, we will forgive you. And Shizzy will hold down the fort, won't you, Shiz?
I can hold it down really well.
With his helmet and his Velcro shoes, he's up to the task.
I'm totally up to the task.
All right. So don't feel bad, Tug. If you have to go, you have to go. I understand.
I was like, wait a minute, what now?
You know, my husband he's such a good guy and he has a truck. So he carries equipment to tow people out of the ditches all winter long. So he always has straps and whatever else you need. I don't know. I'm not a dude. So I have no idea what you need to haul people out of a ditch. but I can hear Shizzy laughing at me, so I must have said something funny.
Well, it's either that or his murder kit, one of the two.
He would laugh so hard hearing you say that. Either that or his murder.
Yes, he's got straps and Velcro. Wait.
Wait, did I tell you that there's a hilarious rumor at my kid's school about him? It's so funny because we're from Chicago and we moved to this little town in New York and Western New York where everyone knows everyone. They're all related and nobody knows us, right? We're outsiders from Chicago, the scary place in the Midwest, Chirac. And so the rumor around school, because somebody asked my daughter what my husband does, and she couldn't remember. So she said something that sounded really incriminating. She said something like, I don't know, he's like really high up and he does stuff with money and maybe alcohol. I don't know.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh, gosh.
So then the rumor started around school. Oh my God, her dad's in the Chicago Mafia. And when it got back to my daughter, she was like, that's not the worst rumor. So now when people say her dad's in the Mafia, she goes, I can neither confirm or deny that.
That's hilarious.
And now I know that he's riding around in his truck with straps and chains. And the truth is, he says he's pulling all these people out of a ditch. I've never seen it happen.
He also tells me he fits people for galoshes, and I'm like, oh, well, I didn't know you were into making shoes.
Why do you have all that extra Portland cement in your trailer?
Oh my God, he always has bags of cement. Always. Oh my God.
She would have
this is not the
gone to
first
school
time.
and been like, I think my dad's a cobbler. Why? Because he's always pouring stuff for people's shoes.
He spent an entire Saturday wrapping fish once. I was a little concerned about that.
Oh. He told me not to open the freezer.
Internet searches asked about how to insert a dead rat in someone's mouth.
One time I had to do Nick's show. I had to do Ricada's show in the basement in my husband's office because everyone was sleeping upstairs. And you know how late his show was. So it was very late at night. So I decided to do it from his office, which was in the basement. And it's creepy down there. Like it's creepy. And the only reason why his office is down there is because it's the only place left, so he takes the last available spot because he's a good man. But behind him are all these power tools and like scary looking tools and like empty creepy doll houses and stuff. During that time, I remember the chat being like, are you in the basement of a serial killer? This poor man has been compared to a serial killer or a mafia member.
G in the chat was like, ouch, I'm a cobbler. Yeah, you're in good company. Daniel Day-Lewis, he quit Hollywood and became a cobbler too.
Nuh-uh, really?
He did. That's where he's been for the longest.
Up.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like no joke. He was like, hey, I'm tired of Hollywood. I'm going to go out here. He's been talking. The only reason I knew that is because his son is apparently, I guess, directing. And he was like, maybe I'm going to come out of retirement from making shoes. I was like, that'd be boss, by the way. I want to get Daniel Day-Lewis to make me some shoes.
Oh, man.
Well, I'm sure you can buy them for a very hefty
Yeah,
price.
I'm sure for a very, very high price.
Hey, they'll go
probably
with that gold.
He's probably making
go
the
with
ones
that-
out of human skin for all of his cannibal friends in Hollywood.
That'll go with
I'm
that
just
platinum
kidding.
grill.
That was a joke. What?
Yeah. Oh my God, they have those little pumps on them, like the old shoes. You pump the adrenochrome into your legs. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I'll see you at the feast tonight. Oh, we'll have lots of blood and semen. Oh, good.
Hey, how did you get Bruce's voice in there?
I have been waiting to use that Alex Jones button for years. Oh God. Oh God.
Yes,
All
that
right.
was a trip to the derailer, but I did cause that. I did walk away for a minute. So
I will tell you though that an incident which I cannot go into detail about at the moment. If I have to, I will. But an incident occurred last week at my daughter's school where I had to pull an actual tug. This was literally me in the administrator's office on Wednesday.
If you ran your mouth like that in real life to me, I will beat you with a fucking hammer.
Literally me in school screaming at people on Wednesday. There are some seriously, like, this month has probably been the most stressful ever, with like losing friends and family, like being sick and like just crazy events happening. Brad lost a coworker. I don't know if anybody knows this, but IT Goatee Brad just lost a coworker. Same like age kind of group as Jeff, like just instantly died. Just no. It's been a rough month for everyone. I just can't wait till 2024 is over. So just everybody hold your breath and cross your fingers until January 1st. Because really nothing else can happen in this month or I'm not going to make it. I'm going to snap. I already snapped at my daughter's school. I snapped big time and they're going to be talking about it for years to come. Years to come.
Yes,
It
and you
ended
told me
with-
about this, and they should be talking about for years to come.
Yes.
They're going to be talking about it for years. It may even make it into the school play. I don't know. Or like, what is it, Variety Night? When they do the
Megan
talent show,
Fox.
someone will be like, I am going to play the part of Mrs. Fox, who found out that this fucking school did something terrible to her kid.
Oh God, he's so epic. He's so
If
epic.
you ran your mouth like that in real life to me, I will beat you with a fucking hammer.
That's a
This is
great
literally
song,
me.
by the way.
Literally
That is.
me.
I like that. I like the entire song for that.
Oh God, I'm surprised I haven't received a formal letter banning me from the school grounds. But yeah, if I can give you more updates on that soon, I will. But I can't do it now. There will be details later, depending on how it goes. But it's been epic. One of the things I don't do is usually report news where I live.
No.
Right. So when shitty things happen to me, everyone's like, why don't you publish it? I'm like, well, because I don't want to get doxxed and I don't want to get harassed and trolled, etc. near where I live. But if you push me far enough, I will put you in the news. There is no doubt about that. So I'm hoping we will not need to do that. But I sure would like a video right now to drop of one of these administrators at my school running down the street shooting at people.
Oh yeah, I was like, man, what a gift! What a gift! that they
I know,
managed to
wouldn't it be
give.
great?
Oh,
Like, it's really cool that a guy you hate gets caught on camera doing something so obnoxious that is totally unrelated to your problem with him. That would be great. I would love for one of these people involved in this scandal right now to have something like that happen to them very publicly that has nothing to
Indeed.
do with what's going on with me. I would just love to point and laugh.
Hank the Tank. All right, who's gonna go streaking with me on the mall?
And again, yet here I am proving that I am not Jeff. I am not above such things and I will not be better. All right. Oh God. All right. Where were we? What line?
That's Attorney Maskin says,
So, Mr. Shunkin, I was wondering if I can ask Mr. Hale to give me a direct answer to the question I'm actually asking, which is, if you take Mr. Hale's location at a moment in time, you spotted them coming in the other direction, and they were just going to continue on to go home. Would you have to pass him? Would you have to go right by him? That's the question. Can you answer that?
Oh my God.
Yeah,
You messed me up there.
you.
I was
The
like,
thing is,
okay.
you. You're 18.
Oh my God. I just got laughing on that. I was like, okay. And the answer is legally, they must remove themselves. That's the answer.
They pass you.
That's the law. That is the law.
They just drive by you.
I'm not done. The answer is they legally must remove themselves from the situation. Breathe, breathe, breathe. That's what their consequence of their actions have done. That's actually right there. That's what he's saying. That's the consequence of their actions. You know, the protective order is their actions. As they have not only stalked me, they've harassed me, they've extorted me, they have constantly put my life in fear, my loved ones in danger. The consequences of their action under the law, civil protection, means they remove themselves. That's what they needed to do.
All right. So what did they do?
Violated and broke the civil protection order.
Oh, but that's your characterization. So I want to know factually. So you spotted them. How far away was you? How far apart was your vehicle from their vehicle when you spotted them coming in the other direction?
I don't know. I don't go out in the middle of North Otter Creek Avenue dragging a tape measure with my leg wrapped up to my crotch.
Unlike your client.
Oh, God. And so when you spotted them, did their vehicle continue to come closer to you? Did they continue to drive towards
Phrasing?
you? I believe they did. You said, is that correct?
Wait a minute. Did their vehicle continue to come closer to you? Sir, last I checked, vehicles can't just drive themselves. What kind of a question is this?
Did the vehicle start walking on its own?
Did the vehicle start talking to you? What did the
Maximum Overdrive? I saw that movie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Maximum Overdrive.
Were you, in fact, played by Emilio Estevez in this? Yeah.
Is the vehicle in the room with us right now? Do you remember that? What show? I think it was the Karen Reed trial where the guy got up on the stand and he said, he was like, well, who told you that information? And he goes, the crime scene told me. He goes, the crime scene told you? No, the crime scene told you? Yes, the crime scene told me. And the lawyer goes, what else did the crime scene tell you? And I wanted him to say so badly, is the crime scene in the room with us right now? What do you mean the crime scene told me? You're a police officer, not a medium.
I want the Derailer to become an Amazon show, by the way. You know, the Derailer should have an episode 1. You know, I started talking to Megan Fox and I ended up ironing my clothes with the bread maker. I don't know what happened. Derailed.
Like, what do you think about this one? She's got something in her hand that looks like a nuclear fission or something. I don't know, but there's a derailed train behind her. That one's, although she looks like a furry, and I hate fucking furries. This one also looks like a furry, but I like the cars on fire, and I like the black and orange, although it's a little Halloween. So this is why I like this one.
Yeah, so you've got to get that hair onto that fox, and that would make it.
I know it won't do it. It makes the weirdest looking things when I tell it to put hair on a fox.
Well, that's tell it appropriately.
Nothing I do is
you
appropriate.
Just make it creepier. You'd be like, no, that's not her head. She's just into taxidermy.
Next thing you know, she's going to be saying, put hair on that beaver.
You missed the AI fails from earlier. You're gonna have to go back and look at them in the stream because the AI fails
They were
for my
beautiful.
new Christmas jingle are epic. They are epically stupid.
I love it. I love it. I will check those out.
Or get back on script. Jeez.
You have anybody that. That's hilarious.
God, you two, there's no streaming with either of you. You're out of control.
Oh, well,
Totally.
sometimes, like I get just, so worked up, I just can't contain myself.
We've made it 8 pages in an hour and a half.
If
We're in
ADHD were
trouble.
a stream, it's right here.
If ADHD were a stream.
Yeah.
Unmedicated. It's gonna be our new show. Unmedicated.
That's it. Unmedicated.
but you have to say it in that vocal fry voice.
Look a squirrel the show.
Unmedicated. What?
I totally blame it on the gorilla. It's my alter ego like a squirrel.
Oh my God, get back to the script.
Good live.
Fine,
Do it live.
fine.
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
I have anxiety over the
I'm just gonna keep hitting buttons till someone starts reading.
I started to read, and then like, all these fucking buttons came in. I was like, well,
All right, just go.
okay. I've already answered this multiple times, Megan Fox. Can you ask an actual question? Let's see. Let's go. Let's have the Civil Protection Order actually answer this question. Quote, respondent shall not initiate or have any contact with the protected persons named in this order and the residents, businesses, places, employment, school, daycare centers, child care providers. Contact includes not limited to landline, cordless, cellular, digital telephone, text instant messaging, fax machine, smoke signals, oil spout.
Is this one question?
This is an answer.
This is beyond.
Answer.
Oh wait,
This
it's
is
an
the-
answer. Okay.
Yeah,
all
he's
right.
like, he's
for
like,
a minute,
this
I
is what it
I
is.
got concerned. Okay.
Yeah. Social media, blogging, writings, electronic communication, a personal message, communications by any other means, directly or through another person. Respondent may not violate this order, even with permission of the protected person.
Alicia, I'm gonna give you 30 seconds.
You're the reporter today. Remember
Oh,
you
I'm the
said.
reporter. I'm good, counsel. Thank you.
You're doing a great job, Alyssa.
During this alleged violation of the Ohio order, did they pass you in their vehicle?
Yes.
Thank you. And you continued on after they passed you, thereby your cars, your vehicles, and they became further darkness at this time. Right? Huh?
That you
Shock it.
Objection to form. Sorry, I got a text that Bruce is freaking out because we suggested that he might have something to do with the fake hate page. And he's he wants us to know that it is not his page. Now, people who have subscribed to that page have let me know that it's been in existence since November of 2023. So the chances of him actually starting that page pretty slim because he didn't get started in this case until March. So maybe it's not his page, but he sure seems awfully
Wait,
chummy
you're saying
over there.
November of 2023? You said
November
And-
of 2023. Yeah,
so.
he wasn't
so
involved back then.
Not true. Not true, because if I'm not mistaken, he reached out to her early on in the year, and he admits to it in
March.
this deposition.
March
He
of
admits to it.
2023. March of 2024.
But didn't he admit in this deposition that he wrote their other filings?
Yes, but that was. Oh yeah, when were those posted?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, when were those? When was his Hold on, let me check.
He
my
admitted it. He
folder.
admitted it in this piece right here.
Really? Did we get there? Did we get there yet? Maybe we didn't get there yet.
Oh, you haven't got there yet. Maybe not.
Maybe we haven't got there, but let me look because motion to just, was it a motion to dismiss?
Wait. I want to understand something though. So Bruce doesn't want that page attached to him? Why?
Too bad.
Yeah, he doesn't.
What's posted there? You mean all the stuff that is actually just people coming over from the streams that he himself is fucking on, and they're basically quoting them over there? You're telling me you don't want that attached to you? That's fascinating because it already is. I'm not saying you made the page. Like I said, I have no idea who did it, but it is fascinating. You don't want that connected to you.
Amazing. Weird.
Huh.
Yeah, really weird. I mean, we can't verify it because the person who owns the page is anonymous. How would we know who it is? It could be,
how am I supposed to
could be
know?
anybody.
I'm making wild guesses here. If he doesn't want his name associated to it, well, then maybe don't post crap on there.
Yeah, maybe don't be on there all the time, posting and responding and doing all this shit over there. Like you're looking, it looks like you're a part of it.
No,
So,
it seems
wait,
to
he's
me like
getting-
he's a big part of it.
He's getting mad at the guy who says, "I will wear Velcro shoes." And don't take me seriously ever.
I'm going to assume that it's him regardless, because it can't be anybody else running it except for him, unless that person wants to step forward and say that they're the person actually running the page. So until you can prove that you're not the one actually running the page, I'm just going to assume it's you, Brucey.
That's an interesting way of looking at things, and you have every right to assume that it's some guy who's very active on the page and constantly monitoring it. It does sound like he's overly interested in that page. And now that he really doesn't want to be connected to it, now I'm even more suspicious.
Because I've heard the toothless ones with my own ears say verifiable lies. So with that right there, I'm just going to assume that he's completely right there with it. Hey, prove me wrong. Have the person reach out to me, tell me that they're the ones actually handling the page. I don't think that'll ever happen.
All right, where were we?
Why? Because they'll probably get subpoenaed if they do. Until then, I'm just going to assume it's him.
I think you're within your rights to have that assumption. If that's,
I don't want to attach it to anyone until
I don't know how we could tell, but it sure looks like he's overly involved.
I mean, they're definitely on there posting and doing all other kinds of stupid, but who runs it? I don't know. I would really love to for that person to step forward and actually say, "Hey, these are the anonymous posters, by the way."
I would
That are
too.
posting all of this, because I would love to see who I assume is part of the quote unquote anonymous postings. I figure there's at least.
And by the way, if you are that person who runs that page and you want to come forward, but you don't want anyone to know your identity, I'll keep it a secret. You can tell me. You can tell me.
Tell her. Don't tell me, because I will tell everybody.
Don't tell Shizzy. But you can tell me, and you can show me screenshots of who the anonymous people are, and I'll keep your identity hidden. Yeah, no worries at all. But we'll throw all those other people's identities out there, because you shouldn't be able to post anonymously on Facebook when they have to they make you give them your driver's license, for crying out loud. They made me do that to keep my Facebook page. All right, where are we at?
Are we here, or have you already?
I think we're there.
I think we're there.
Okay.
He asked so many stupid, redundant questions. Just pick a place and start.
When they passed you, were you moving or were you stationary?
I've never been a piece of paper. No.
Yeah, we're not even going to get to page 210.
Yeah, but these readings are so fun.
It's true. We might as well drag it out.
Moving.
This is like the question. Were they questioning you standing in the yard? Or
that was wild. I don't know.
And were you standing while they were questioning you? No, Bruce. I was laying prone on the ground outside my house
in a ghillie suit.
I was in the magnolia tree on the south end of the lot.
Oh my god! I
Well,
heard
they were
one where
shouting. They were shouting questions into the branches.
Oh god, I heard one where they were just like Jeremy was stalking around the property. It's just like Jeremy was out of town. I'm like, you guys are so stupid.
Well, that's the whole thing with the signs. You know, oh, he did it himself. Well, he had to be there. Wouldn't that make sense to do it yourself?
So you say, okay, so you're on the right side, and they were on the right side of the road. Your right side, and they were on their right side.
Yes.
Okay. And did you have your cell phone out the window for accountability and protection?
Yes.
And did you see who was in the vehicle?
Yes.
Who was in the vehicle, my precious?
John Cook, Lynette Preston.
And anybody else's?
Not that I saw.
Who was driving?
I'd have to go back and look at the video again to remember.
And was there anyone in your vehicle with you?
No.
And did anybody say anything? Either you or Michelle Preston or John Cook?
No.
Were the windows, was there a window down?
Were there windows?
Were there windows?
So it's were the window? Wait, were there window?
Was there a window down? Stop picking on me.
Window down.
Window down.
Window down.
My child just fell down.
That's the Otter Creek version of Black Hawk Down.
Oh God. Do you know that they were aware it was you driving towards them?
Objection to form calls for speculation, but if you can answer, if you knew what they were aware of, no.
Pretty easy to know.
The question is, do you know if they were aware that it was you driving towards them?
Pretty easy to know when they're aware of, as they have outlined and documented the make and model and color of my vehicle, not only stating that I pass by them filming hundreds of times a day, which is not true whatsoever. I pass by when is needed to pass by. That they have literally documented in court evidence, court documents my vehicle. They know my vehicle. They stopped when they saw my vehicle, and instead of going the side street, turning around, which they had every opportunity to do, they decided to willingly violate the civil protection order.
All right. So there was a side street. Now, was the side street between you and their vehicle at the moment they spotted and came on them, or they had already passed it?
What?
Phrasing?
What? I'm sorry. This is YouTube. It is not. We have not been live for 2 hours. We cannot turn into YouTube after dark yet.
No, I said, are they coming towards you or not? When you spotted them.
Oh, okay. I think I misheard you.
You must
be
have.
clearer, sir.
Oh, I can't. There's something that caught my throat. It's like a set of bubbles.
Extra large and extra hard.
They did not pass it.
So in the space between the front of my teeth, I mean the front of your vehicle and the front of their vehicle, at the time you spotted them, and presumably they spotted you, you're saying that there was a side street they could have turned into?
Yes.
And was there a side street relative, to my face? I mean, your car? Was it closer to you or theirs?
They were right at it.
Would they have been a right turn or a left turn for them? Right turn, Clyde.
Oh my God. That would have been a right turn.
So, meaning if you were going to turn into that side, it would have been a left-hand turn for you.
Yes.
All right. And what is that side street exactly?
I don't know the name.
How far from the entrance to Turtle Purgatory?
No, shut up.
Did he call it Turtle Purgatory?
Oh my God. No, stop it.
Oh my God, Bruce. You're going to
Quiet.
sue people and yet
Stop
you call
it.
it Turtle Purgatory, baby?
He did not. Oh my
Yes,
God.
he
We're going to
did.
have to. I'm sorry. I can't handle this. I need a dance
Are
party
we back
from
for
Mars.
Mars. Turtle
Mars.
Purgatory isn't far. Turtle
The turtle purgatory. He dropped those bars.
I cannot believe he busted a turtle purgatory.
Oh my
Oh, yeah.
God. How
Yes.
is this possible?
Because he's not as smart as fella that he pretends to be.
Is he calling it like that's what he's calling it now? Turtle
Yes.
purgatory?
It is called turtle purgatory. As per Bruce,
would
he
like to
represents
say-
his. Wait, doesn't he represent his client? So in representing his
He
client, he
does.
is represented that it is actually turtle purgatory. So that could not ever be considered defamation or any other word other than that, other than now it is forevermore called turtle purgatory.
Turtle.
As promoted by Bruce.
I'm starting to doubt whether or not I came up with turtle purgatory. I thought I did, but perhaps that is what its official name is, because
It
this is
must be.
Lynette Preston's attorney claiming this in court under oath.
It is now
What?
forever known as turtle purgatory.
You know what's funny is that if that was a misstatement because that's how he thinks of it in his head, we have won. The victory is ours, my friends.
That's just amazing.
The victory is already won. If turtle purgatory, even her own lawyer thinks of it as turtle purgatory, we win. We win.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
winning.
We're not sinning. We're just grinning.
We're just grinning.
I
that
got my
record's
Velcro
spinning.
shoes on. Velcro shoes on. I got my helmet. Got my helmet.
God,
I just can't get over it. All right, I'm sorry. You're going to have to start from line 21 again, Jeremy Hales.
I don't know the name.
Oy vey. So how far from the Twiddle entrance is the entrance to Turtle Purgatory was the side streets?
Turtle purgatory.
Purgatory.
I don't go out and measure.
Well, was it, let's say, less than a tenth of a miles?
Again, I don't go out and measure.
I do. It's really large. Well, it was right. You had just left your
Extra
property, am
large
I
and
right?
extra hard.
Oh, it's so hard, so large. And they were on their way home, right?
You sure do make a lot of assumptions about where they were going, about what they were doing, what I was doing. But yes, I was leaving my property. I have no idea where they were going. And it doesn't matter because they violated knowingly, willingly, the civil protection order. They cannot be within 500 feet of me. They know my vehicle. They know everything about my vehicle. And they willingly, knowingly violated. It doesn't matter where they were going, so you can stop saying they were going home. I don't care where they were going. I don't care where they were coming from. None of it matters. The court isn't going to care about it either when it's in Ohio court for yet another violation. What they're going to care is, did they violate? And the answer is yes, they violated it again.
Oh, so if you're saying that they turned it down the side street and that they would have avoided the violation.
If they would have turned down a side street, that side street feeds right out into Route 19 or Route 98, they would have avoided it.
Well, had you ever gone somewhere because you learned or were aware that they was there just for the purpose of using Ohio protection order to force them to leave?
What? That is, again,
No,
victim blaming.
I'm asking you, have you ever gone somewhere because you learned or were aware that they were going to be there and you did it just for the purpose of using that Ohio protection order to force them to get the hell out of towns?
That's crazy. No.
No.
Well, have you ever said on any of your YouTube videos that you would go to one location or another and there enforce the Ohio protection order by making them go?
I've clearly stated that I will live my life without consequences because I'm not the one that's been found guilty. I'm a reseller. I go to flea markets. I buy from sellers and then resell. That is part major part of my business. So if they're at a flea market and I show up at the flea market, they must remove themselves from the flea market. Now, as such, I've not yet gone to that flea market as I've been busy out of town with other resale opportunities. But there will be a day when I'll be at that flea market because I attend that flea market. I buy from other sellers, and when I resell, which means they will be in violation and therefore they must leave.
Okay, so let's be clear. You ain't got nothing, but you have not. You ain't done it, but you intend on doing it. You fully intend on doing it. What's it called? The flea market? Because I don't know what that is. Is it in Chiefland?
That's a ridiculous question, too.
That's not even a question. So to be clear, you have not, but you do fully intend to attend the, what's it called? The flea market? Is it Chiefland? That's like 4 questions. Where is Randy? Where's my man? To say objection, compound, and also objection, unintelligible. By the way, Camille Vasquez, that was my favorite objection of hers in the entire trial, the Johnny Depp trial. At one point, she goes, objection, unintelligible.
That's what it sounds like when I'm blowing bubbles.
I was amazed by that trial. I never saw a lawyer go and cry. This one could actually, if we see Bubbles up there actually getting wrecked, oh my God. I bet it'll be amazing.
Denied. Yeah, right. Denied. Sit down.
Denied. Sit down.
I fully intend to live my life normally, as I always have, without repercussions, without consequences, because I haven't broken the law. They have.
No, what I want to know is, what's the name of the flea market they're talking about? We're talking about, what's the flea market? What is it?
You tell me.
No, I don't know. You're the one where Miss Preston...
I don't know the name either.
All right. So it's your intention at some point, you fully intend to go to that flea market where Miss Preston has a booth because you have business there. And when you do, your intention is to make sure that your Ohio order is enforced and that she's made to leave. Is I correct in that assumptions?
My intention when I have business there is to make sure that I'm protected and the law isn't broken.
Like me? And that would, in this case, mean requiring her to leave on the threat of contempt of Ohio order, right?
Those are the consequences of her being found guilty. Her breaking the law.
No, but I'm saying prospectively now, in the future, if and when you go to this flea market, it's your intention to require her to leave on threat of contempt of the Ohio order. Am I right?
Whether I go to a town hall meeting, whether I go to Walmart, whether I go to McDonald's, whether I go to Chiefland Flea Market, whether I go home on my own road, if they violate, they're going to be reported.
Okay, but I want to know specifically about the flea market because I like the fleas. So is it your present intention at some time in the future to go there for business? And when you do, you're going to enforce the Ohio order?
That's what I'm going to start referring to the PR channel as the flea market.
The flea market.
It's funny.
Yeah, because they sell rocks and all kinds of other shit there too. I mean, it fits. You know, I've answered the question multiple times. Move on or ask a new question.
Well, and do you have a time frame of when you expect to invoke your right to go to the flea market and enforce the Ohio order? Question mark?
Did he say
question mark? He did not say question mark.
Oh
yes, he did.
Oh, come on. I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Oh, my God.
This is not real. I got to put my Christmas sweater back on. My blood pressure is rising. I need some calming music. I'm going to need some calming music. Where is it? Here it is.
You got some Barry White.
I need to put my,
I
need to put my Christmas sweater back on. I need
just
to get
lay her down gently in the back room and give her a back rub.
We need my glass.
Slowly pull
inhaling
off
the whiskey fumes.
Rub her feet down. You just give her a gentle foot massage.
What is
From the
even
Mac
happening?
Light some
file.
candles.
So, was Jeremy laying on a bearskin rug? Was he yeah. Can you imagine it like a glamour show? Was he in a Vogue video? You know, strike a pose. There's nothing to it, Jeremy. Vogue. Yeah.
Vogue.
Vogue.
I can't. I'm sorry. My blood pressure is rising. I have to do things to lower my blood pressure, and this is so idiotic. It's so dumb. It's the dumbest ass thing. You know what?
But I'm serious. These are the kind of guys you like to smack in the ass.
What is even happening? No wonder the judge called his ass to Pensacola. I hadn't even got this far. I have not read this far. Like, I can't even believe this. And do you have a time frame of when you expect to invoke your right to go to the flea market and enforce the Ohio order? Question mark.
Yes. He said question mark. Is it turtle purgatory? Question mark.
The actual F am I listening to? If I didn't know better, I would have thought you wrote this, Shizzy.
It was. I might have written for him. I was his ghost writer. A rider's on the storm.
Write this, Shizzy? Question mark.
Question mark.
Did Shizzy write this? Question mark.
Oh my God.
Rollhouse Robert says this is like repeat the line. Yes. Oh my God. It's the scene from Anchorman where he's like, fuck you, Seattle. Go fuck yourself, Seattle. Repeat the line. Oh my God. How is this real? This might be the best transcript I've ever read. And I read one that was with Jeff, that was about Xeroxing.
Oh.
It would have tried the patience of Christ himself.
That's why when people are like, hey, why do you spend so much time on this? I'm like, have you like read the stuff that goes on? I mean, honestly, why do I spend so much time there? Exactly. Question mark.
Oh my God. There are so many brilliant things we've gotten from these cases. Hashtag yikes. Hashtag me too. And now question mark. I mean, this is going to go down in infamy. I may have to make merch. Let me ask you a question mark.
It sounds like he's referring to another person named question mark.
I don't see Mark here. How am I supposed to question him?
Wasn't there from Austin Powers, Dr. Evil was like, my father was a strange man. He claimed he had invented the question mark. He claimed he had invented the question mark.
Oh God.
That'd be a terrible name. Question mark.
Oh man.
Okay.
We can't get through 10 pages of this because it's so ridiculous
It's
that we
funny. It's
funny.
It's not our fault it
write
derails.
themselves. The jokes write themselves.
Well, they don't write themselves. I mean, the guy doing it.
Yeah, Bruce is the one writing all the jokes. Oh my God.
Man, maybe he should take up a career in comedy.
Oh yes.
I don't know, but my husband is baking cookies tonight. I'm going downstairs to find a few because I know that there are some done. I'll be right back.
Oh, no,
Hold down the fort.
She just left her own stream, and
I love it.
Yeah, when she comes back, she expects there to be a channel still.
Well, she started picturing Jeremy on that bearskin rug, and it was just like, yeah, I've got to get some chocolate chip cookies for this one.
Oh man, you know that reminds me of I watched. You remember Bam Margera? You remember that? Remember the skater back in the day?
Yes.
He did a search for the worst name in the United States. You know, it's like I'd like to find the worst name out there, and he found one that was pretty awful. You know, this guy's name, his first name was Dushan, and his last name was Mandic. So,
Oh,
His name was Dushan Mandic.
God. I've heard of a family. Their mother named the son. Was it the daughter? One of them was PissonyA, and the other one was ShitonyA. Imagine those two children's being called that for their entire life.
I knew this guy. His last name was pronounced Fuquay, but it was spelled fucky.
Stop it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, chat. I will give you a new hair reveal if we get 50 more super chats before the end of the show. All right. Because I went to this salon today. I got my hair done. I got my hair did. And I have a brand new blowout, which I will show off. Maybe we'll make it 30. We'll make it 30. I'm feeling in the Christmas mood. All the colors in the next 30 minutes.
All the colors.
New haircut reveal. I have a fresh blowout and everything. All right, there you go. There you go. Now there's a goal. All right, the cookies are amazing. I got Russian tea cakes and chocolate chip.
I can't believe Megan left us her freaking live stream.
Sorry.
Chocolate.
But it's Christmas cookie night.
It is.
I had to.
Gotta get Christmas cookies.
Why didn't you keep reading? I'm not even in this part.
Reading? What are you talking about? I forgot we were actually doing this.
We are reading.
Is that what this is supposed to be? It has nothing to do with enforcing the Ohio order. It has everything to do with protecting myself from these monsters.
So, do you have time for when you was planning? Do you have a plan of when you might go on do business at the flea market, and this issue may arise?
I have no time frame. Whenever business is to the point where I need to go and buy and purchase from sellers at the flea market, that's when I'll be there.
Ooh.
Oh, my bad. I thought that was his
There's
question. It's still going.
There's still more.
Same as I don't have a time frame for when I'm going to Walmart, nor am I going to confer with your clients to say, I'm going to Walmart right now. And yet they have broken at Walmart as well. Your client, Lynette Preston, double-birded me, flicked me off with both hands in the parking lot of Walmart. You think I'm going to go to her and say,
a double
hey.
bird? That's very serious.
That's serious.
Definitely saying, hey, I don't care. Forget your protective order, though.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. But you think I'm going to go to her and say, hey, I'm going to Walmart now. Please don't be there. No. She's the one that has to immediately leave. So I will live a life normally, as my life should be normal, except when they terrorized our lives to the point it's no longer normal, to the point where we have to put our own piece of property up for sale just to get away from their insanity, just to get away from their harassment, just to get away from their threats, just to get away from their going to pop a cap in my ass. They're going to shoot me in the face. They're going to feed me to gators. I will live a life normally, as I do every single day, and I protect myself from your clients.
So she flipped you off the double bird at Walmart, Mr. Hales. She flipped you the double. Miss Preston flipped you the double bird at Walmart.
You already have that answer. I've already stated it.
What was that? The subject of a violation that you reported?
We did in Ohio.
When did the flip the bird at Walmart incident occur?
I don't have the dates in front of me.
Was that brought into the court in Ohio, already filed as a contempt?
It's already in the Ohio court. The magistrate is ruling on it. We're waiting on the ruling.
Oh, so that's one of the two contempts that are still out there. Am I right? ?
as I just stated, the magistrate is we're waiting on the magistrate to make the final ruling.
Okay. Specifically about whether there was a violation from her at Walmart flipping the double bird, correct?
Just as I stated, we're waiting on the magistrate's ruling.
And also another incident, a town hall incident, correct?
What was that?
I don't know.
As I just
concerned.
stated, we're waiting. You are, let it. It was almost like you said Lynette. We're waiting for the magistrate's ruling.
I don't understand. I understand there's a ruling waiting, and I'm wondering. My question is, you're waiting on the ruling, whether there's a violation from the Walmart, what do they call that, a double bird flipping incident? You're flipping birds now? Number one, there's also a violation of the order by virtue of being present at the town hall. Number two, are those two rulings you're awaiting that magistrate ruling on?
Oh my God, you just answered that twice.
Compound. Objection. Compound.
Objection. Stupid line of questioning.
Objection. Unintelligible and compound.
Indeed.
I almost feel like Randy might not be objecting because it's so absurd. He's just letting
almost
it
like
speak
he's-
for itself.
Yeah. I would let him just throw himself under the bus. There's no reason. And I mean, the only reason would be to do these objections would be it would take up more time, and he's trying to get done with his deposition.
And he has a client who's very competent.
Yes.
And when you have a client like Jeremy, you can just let them go because he's not going to, he knows what to say.
Right. He's not going to self-incriminate.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the most absurd, stupid thing.
It is.
There are so many violations of the civil protection order by your clients. Can't even keep straight which one is which ruling at what time. But I will tell you, there will be another filing for contempt on the 4 that we've discussed.
Oh, I've got you. All right. So let's see. You have shown a lot of private messages and chats that you obtained from people who were part of those private messages and chats with Michelle Preston. Am I right?
Who's Michelle Preston?
Well, Lynette Preston. Am I right?
That's
there
perfect.
we go. That's better. Yeah. Use a real name, Lynette Preston. Michelle Preston is the daughter of Lynette Preston. And Lynette Preston is using her daughter's name to scam.
Can you pronounce her name Lynette like it's supposed to be?
No, I have a northern accent. I apologize. You should probably understand that. You're from up north as well.
So am I right, though, that you have shown on YouTube videos, on your cell phone screenshots, or actually forwarded messages and chats between people and Michelle and Lynette Preston? Yes or no?
Can you show me what you're referring to?
No, this is just a general question. Have you on occasion on YouTube shown private chats and messages of which Lynette was a party?
That's so ridiculous. No, I don't have anything. It's just general, just in general. No, I haven't shown anything private. It's been made public. It's evidence in court. It's evidence for anybody to make a public record request.
Well,
none of it is private. If it's made known to me, how can it be private? So let's actually call it what it is. It's a publication by Lynette Preston.
Well, no. I'm specifically asking about your publication of private chats and those messages between Lynette Preston and all the other parties who provided them to you.
There's no privacy. So drop the word private. There's no privacy. It's the internet. Anything can be subpoenaed. Even text messages can be subpoenaed. There's no privacy whatsoever. So stop saying privacy.
Fair enough, because I.
Oh my God! He admits it. He admits it.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
the same thing that he's been threatening Shara with threatening Shara for showing private text message. Private.
He's threatened
First of all,
everybody else
when
too
you
about
send someone a
emails and
text
other
message,
bullshit.
when you send someone a text message, I don't care if it's your best friend, but you are giving them the copyright to your words when you do that. When you send a text message to anybody, your husband, your girlfriend, whoever, if they wanted to turn around and write a book of your text messages, they could. Because you've sent them express permission.
Those would be some really spicy
Let's take
texts
this-
between me and my wife.
Yeah,
take
mine
this a
too.
bit
Me and my
further,
husband.
though.
Be like, could you pick up olives on your way home? Those are.
Yeah.
Oh my God, everyone would be so bored reading my text messages to my
Will you
husband.
pick up those olives? And while you're
Well,
at it, some green peppers. Oh yeah.
I'll
There's
tell
not
you,
even one. There's not even one tit pick. Not even one.
Tug and I would read through those and make those so
No,
enjoyable.
we would make it hum. You'd be
I
like,
should give you some. It would be hilarious. In fact, wait, let me go back to our recent string.
Messages from Tug.
Here's the most recent messages between me and my husband. Here we go. It's me. It's me starting out. If you can pick up some deodorant, I'm out. It's Dove 0% aluminum.
if you could pick up some deodorant, I'm out. Yeah, baby.
Oh yes, I
I
would
gotta have
get
that
that
0% aluminum because you know how I gotta roll. Oh yeah.
And then he goes, can you please pick up the few things that are on the list? Me, yes. Then he texts me back, you forgot the wine. Me,
Ooh.
damn it. If you're coming to
Oh.
town, I don't have my appointment until 2:30 and we'll be there a while. You can drop it off with her or with me. His response, I'm not coming to town.
Aluminum free
I'm not.
deodorant and wine.
I'm not
That sounds
Santa
like a
Claus.
party.
I'm not coming to town. I'm coming home.
I say, okay. And he goes, pick up the bottles from the liquor store. Me, okay, sorry. I'm just headed to the store now. So if there's anything else, put it on the list. Are you making dinner? An hour
Not with
later.
deodorant. Not with
An
deodorant.
hour later, he responds, I just put in pizzas between batches of cookies. Okay, thanks. That's our most recent text messages. So hot. Oh my God,
Oh, they would
so
be so
hot.
hot. Oh yeah, we could make them sound so hot. You know that, Megan.
Here, this is a funny one from him. I've already wrapped it and don't know which that is. Us trying to
Wrapping
figure out if we
paper.
screwed up Santa presents.
Man, wrapping paper. Ooh, yeah. Lead-free deodorant and wine.
Make sure you bring the tape.
23 years, folks. 23 years.
Love songs of the Fox household.
The wine that he said I
Exactly.
forgot. This is so bad. This is so ADD of me. My hairdresser, I was bringing her 2 bottles of wine as her Christmas present, and I left it on the kitchen table. That's why he said you forgot the wine. He went and brought up specific bottles to bring to her, and then I was supposed to take them, but that didn't happen, so I tipped her cash instead. But she probably liked better.
Well, especially if she's 15.
She's not 15. I would not give a 15-year-old alcohol. I am a law-abiding
I'm just-
citizen.
Well, that's what
Just
I'm
wait to
saying.
read
She
in
would
there.
like the money better.
When here and there, yeah, they think I'm in the mafia because you call me a godfather. And you're like, what?
What? Oh, God. Oh, 23 years. And I love the boringness of it. I love it. Actually, it'll be 24. I'm sorry, 24 years. That's right, because it's 2024. We were married in 2000. We had our 24th this year. I love the boring nature of it. It is what it's supposed to be. Text
Right.
about aluminum-free deodorant. Oh, it's good stuff.
Yeah, indeed. You're supposed to have that comfort there,
That's good stuff.
Oh man, hey, we're gonna have to pause.
Yeah,
right
we need to wrap
here.
it up. It's over. It's
Yeah.
2:06. We're at over 2 hours, so we'll stop here.
We're 2,
Tug,
2,
write down the
4.
page.
Yeah, like
2,
last time.
Yeah, make sure you write the page down. And we will. I'm going to go over the super chats, and then we'll call it a night. Tug, do you have to jump?
Yeah. I'm just gonna jump right now. Okay.
All right. Well, thanks for
I know
coming.
for a little
And
bit.
and
Thanks.
that was bad phrasing. And also, you will be streaming on your own tomorrow night. Is that correct? Are
Yes,
you doing
I'm planning on doing that. So, like I said, if people are out there and you feel like, hey, you want to be somewhere, you want to goof off, but also if you feel like you don't have a place to go, you always have a place to go. You're always welcome. You're always loved. So, yeah, I'll be streaming. But
Merry Christmas, Tug. Merry Christmas.
Hey, Merry Christmas to all of y'all too. Man, it's been a crazy, wild, and yet fun. I've been meeting a lot of fun people, having a lot of fun. Stream with a lot of Megan. Stream with you now. She is.
Yes. I'm having a good time.
Yep. But anyway, I'm out of here, folks. I will.
All right, Tug. Good night. All right, guys, let's get to your super chats. And if you need to jump, Shiz, you're welcome to go. If you. Oh, good. You're going to stay with me. All right, great.
Yes.
This could get wild. All right. Just wait for it. I may get into more of my text messages with my husband. I mean, come on. Those are pretty amazing, aren't they?
They are.
I
amazing.
may have some in there about potatoes and onions.
Oh my. I can see the stew brewing up right now.
All right, guys, you got to pick it up on the super chats if you want the hair reveal. It's worth it. It's a full-on salon blowout. It looks really good right now. I can't guarantee it'll look this good on Thursday when I come back. We're only at 9 out of 30, and you guys have until the end of when I get to the end of these super chats to get the hair reveal. All right, here we go. Remember, even $1 counts. You don't have to send, Starbucks money. You can send $1. This is the dollar menu. There are still things here for $1. You can get a hair reveal for $1. All right, let's see.
That luscious locks of Megan Fox.
All right, where do we leave off? I think right here, Cynic in Chief, thanks for the 2. Shizzy is your daddy now is still a better intro. Oh, that's what got you the jingle again. Al Seep, new member. Welcome to the Fox Den. It's so weird here. I don't know why you joined, but we will make sure that it's worth your while. Don't worry. Have a drink. You'll get used to it soon. Fallen Hero 4567 gifted 1 Megan Fox membership. Well, welcome to whoever got that one. Welcome to the Fox Den. It's super weird here, but there's wine, usually. Let's see. We did that. Teresa Finn. Writer chick, thanks for the 5. First, thank you, Tug. You know why. Second, because it makes them mad. Breadstick money. That's right. Lori Netzel, thanks for the 5. I have toe thumbs. You have toe thumbs? I am so sorry to hear about your toe thumb situation. I actually never even knew what toe thumbs were until people started confusing me with the other Megan Fox, and then they were asking me if I had toe thumbs, and I'm like, what does that even mean? I think I have normal thumbs.
Is that thumbs on your toes, or is that
no? It's thumbs that look like toes. Okay, go to your Google screen and Google Megan Fox toe thumbs, and you'll see it. You'll see it.
I'll have to do that later.
Margaret Tier, member for a month. Can I please ask Chad to pray that my sister-in-law makes a painless passage to eternal rest in the next few days? Docs say she won't make it to a new year. What a heartbreaking fucking year this has been. I am so sorry, Margaret. And yes, of course, please, Chad, pray that there's a peaceful exit from this life to the next for Margaret's sister, because that's bullshit. Any other way? I'm sorry. This year has been so rough for so many of you and me and others in this community. We're hanging on by a thread, and I feel you. I've never had and I've been very blessed and lucky to have had a life untainted by a lot of this sorrow until now. This is the first Christmas where I am missing somebody so bad that it's like a tidal wave. And so I get it. I feel what you guys are feeling out there who are struggling. And I'm sorry. But you can still have a Merry Christmas.
You can have a Merry Christmas. And our thoughts are with you in this. yes, there will be a lot of people praying that your sister-in-law does have a painless passage in eternal rest in the next few days. And it is very painful for a lot of people, especially in this community, because we're not all the youngsters we once thought we was going to be forever. So it is a result of life, and we do appreciate everybody, that and all those that we're going to miss. Just know that if we all live forever, then you'd be like a vampire, and that wouldn't be fun. We'd be like sucking on blood or something like that, or eating little children, or whatever it is that them Hollywood freaks are doing. I don't know what it is, but they tend to stay young. Then they have like weird thumb fingers and finger thumbs. They're like finger puppets. That's what they are. They're finger puppets.
Oh, shizzy. Way to bring it back to ridiculousness. And I didn't tell you guys this. I'm particularly affected because I have been to yet another funeral this weekend for the husband of a friend of mine, the first friend I met here when we moved. And so it's just been a rough year for like a lot of people. And
yes.
So I'm very sorry for those of you going through it. It's a difficult time of year to be missing somebody. Not that any time of year is better, you know.
It's just it's hit really hard towards the end of this year for a lot of people. So I understand.
Mm-hmm. Brandis Abercrombie, thanks for the 10. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too. Helena Handbasket, member for 2 months. I'm catching up after being on vacay and I'm ugly crying. It's hitting me hard today. I miss Jeff. Love y'all. I made a short for Jeff on my channel. Oh, believe me, Helena, I thought I might have been done with the ugly crying, and then I found myself. Hold on a second. Hangry is
Hangry is on there. No, she's found herself ugly crying right now. So
yeah, right
job.
now. Well, but I was in the car on the way back from errands, and I just happened to find honey, close the door, sweetheart. Close and lock the door. Thank you. Please close the door. Otherwise, you guys are going to hear my child getting ready for bed and probably peeing in the microphone. Sorry, there's a bathroom right here. That's why I'm always telling him to close the door.
Yes, because you don't want him peeing in the microphone. Aim for the toilet. Always.
Yes, please always aim for the toilet.
Not my microphone.
No, but I mean, so I was in the car and I just found myself alone for the first time in a couple of days, and it just hit me like a tidal wave, like just more ugly crying. Like it. Yeah, it's not going to go away soon. It's not going to go away soon. It's here to stay for a while. Just Schwartz became a YouTube member. Welcome to the Fox Den. It's weird here. Sometimes we cry and it's embarrassing AF, but yeah, you'll get used to it. Lady Tammy, thanks for the 5. The new song is amazing. Well, thank you. I just whipped that up a few minutes before the show. Taz became a YouTube member. Awesome. Thank you, Taz. Welcome to the Fox Den. We're grieving at the moment, but we will get back to the hilarity soon. Cynic in Chief, thanks for the 2. It's Deuce Days until Christmas. Merry Mugsmas. Yes,
yes.
Mug is catching on. Mug is catching on. Talk like a hick to you. Thanks for the 2. Need a Kentucky lawyer for adoption of grandkid. Know any? Larry Foreman is a Kentucky lawyer, and I don't think he does adoptions, but he could probably give you a reference. Maybe email him. Green Veggie Beast, thanks for the 10. I'm giving you to a watch. It won't help. We will still be late. Like, it just is what it is. Y'all need to just accept it. My son left my office door open. Hold on while I kick it shut.
Oh, it says in the UK, we will be pissed if the judge fines or puts on probation. They need 10 years jail or it won't stop. What's your thoughts? What about you, Megan? What are your thoughts on that?
I prefer jail to probation, but it depends on what it's for. Depends on what the charge is. If it has anything to do with children, there's only one answer.
Get the fucking chainsaws ready!
Other than that, I'm willing to negotiate. T's T, thanks for the 200 huge 2 hondos. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too. Just Schwartz, thanks for the 2. And by the way, TST, you've been an incredible supporter of the show, and I just want to say I really appreciate that, and I appreciate each and every one of you. But it always amazes me when people like TST will just drop a couple $100 in the chat. I will never get over that. I will never get over it. That's just so incredibly generous.
It is.
But not everybody can do that, and I get it. I understand it, and it's just amazing when it happens. Just Schwartz, thank you so much for the 2 super sticker. Love that. I saw it come through when it came through, and it was funny. It was something dancing around. I don't remember what it was, but I remember seeing it when it came through. World Explorer, thanks for the 2. Crook and Linet. Just Schwartz, thanks for the $5 super sticker. Appreciate you. Wendy Bono gifted 20 Megan Fox memberships. Welcome to the Fox Den. Every one of you who got it. Merry Christmas. Every one of you. How does that go? Little what's his name? Little cripple kid. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, one and all.
Is it one and all? I feel like that's not right. What does Tiny Tim say? What is?
Just give me my legs back. Give me my legs back. I can't walk. I'm tripping on the cobblestones and
that is not what Tiny Tim says.
These fleas off of me.
That's
It's the rats. The rats are chewing
God
up
bless
my
us.
toes.
God bless us,
God bless us
everyone.
all.
God bless us, everyone. That's the one I was looking for. God damn.
Oh. I thought
Please, sir, can I have some more?
more
God
pudding
bless
pops.
us. Everyone, go to bed. Don't even start. Do not even do that. Go to bed. Close the door all the way. Do not
Can I have
dance in front of me.
Benadryl with my pudding pops?
Go to bed. Close the door. What a little... He's
It helps
such a
the
little...
pain go away.
A Merry Christmas to us all. God bless us, everyone. That's
Don't
what I was
put me
looking
in the
for.
shed again. Don't put me in the...
That's not funny. I don't know why I'm laughing. It's not funny. Green Veggie Bees, thanks for the 10. All children will be given candy and an energy drink and then sent home with a note that says, good luck. There's a little
I love that.
There's a little fancy store in town here that has a sign that says all unaccompanied children will receive a puppy and candy. So please keep an eye on your little ones.
Oh, God.
DTG 1032, thanks for the 6. Pick yourself up a Hawktoa Pez dispenser. Oh, yuck. I'm never going to be able to look at a Pez dispenser the same way again. Chris Wilson, thanks for the $4 super sticker. I appreciate. Oh, we hit the goal. Oh my God, we did it. We hit the goal. It's time for a hair reveal.
Megan's blowout.
Wait, I need lip gloss. I have no lip gloss on. This could be ugly. Hold on. Hold down the fort.
That's right. She's going to get those lips moistened up just for us guys and gals. I cannot wait. Oh, yeah. That's right. She's it's taken her a lot because she has to walk all the way over there and get the nice lip gloss. She doesn't want to use the cheap stuff for us. It's got to be the nice lip gloss.
God, what are you whispering? I don't even want to know. All right, is everybody ready? I'm going to turn the camera on. I don't know what I look like, but the hair looks good.
Oh, that does look good. Look at that. Meow. Meow.
Look, it's moving very nicely.
I will pick up your deodorant right now.
I got a lot cut off. I don't know if you know, like if you can tell, but it's a lot. I don't know. There's a lot of layers. I got my color done. We have no more grays. I mean, look at this. Look at this. It's just good color. I mean, my beautician deserves tips for sure. Like she really does. So I'm glad I just gave her cash instead of the what was I going to give her? A wine. I'm still going to give her the wine though. I'll just have to go buy later. All right. Was the hair reveal worth the 30 super chats? I think it looks pretty good.
I think it looks really good.
I'm a fan. It looks very healthy. Look, it's very bouncy, shiny.
It's got some body to it.
Got some body to it. Yeah, I like it. She did a good job. I got my bangs were getting very long, so I had her trim it all up. And yeah, I'm happy with it. All right, that's enough. That's all you get. I feel very exposed late at night for some reason. It seems like I only want the camera on during the day streams. At the nighttime, it's like it's jammy time. You know, look at me. I'm in my Bills. I'm wearing my Bills sweatshirt. This is my footy ball costume. You know, you gotta wear it. You can wear this around. This is where you go what you wear in Western New York. And if you don't wear one, everyone thinks you're from out of town. So
But you
have
are
to.
from out of town.
I know, which is why I'm wearing the local costume. This is the local costume that you wear when you don't want to be, pinned as an outsider.
So everybody wears that costume. So
Yes.
if we saw a bunch of moms there in New York and they were wearing that, we would know
Yeah.
exactly that you were one of them.
Yep. This is my signal that I'm one of you. One of you. I love Josh Allen too. I love the Bills. Ellie wants to know, do I wear that with leggings or jeggings? I'm actually wearing very wide bell bottoms. Look, see?
Oh, I had some of those in junior
Very
high.
wide bell bottoms. Jeans, actually.
I
I'm
had
wearing
some of those in
jeans.
junior high.
I love the bell bottoms that are like, they're so wide at the bottom, they're almost like a skirt. I could probably wear it as a skirt. That's how wide they are. All right, that's enough. That's enough. All right. That's
I don't know. I was getting off on getting the leg pictures there. You know?
The leg, the awkward. Look at my weird jeans picture.
Exactly.
I think the rule is not to have both heels in the picture with your face, not just one.
Yes.
One's okay.
Yeah. One's okay.
You can have,
'Cause-
you
and
can
you're
have
wearing
one. I'm wearing socks.
Yeah,
They're
she
not.
was
These
wearing
feet are
socks.
not. They're not going to end up on Wiki Feet. They're in socks.
No.
And anyway, I still think those of you who think Wiki Feet is weird, I don't get it. It's just a bunch of feet. I don't get it.
Yeah, see, I don't get it whether it's weird or anything. I'm just like, okay, I have no
It's
desire
like
to
if
look at a
someone
bunch of
put my
feet.
feet on Wiki Feet, why would I care? It's just feet. Feet are weird looking.
Unless
and they're just
unless they had you attached to them, then would be that would be weird. It'd be just like if there were just pictures of random feet, and then I was like, oh, those are my feet. Be like, okay. But if you had to put my mug on it, it'd be like, oh, no, not really.
Okay, Darlene says, I love the hair. That's what I wanted. The hairdresser screwed it up royally. Okay, maybe she screwed it up because you didn't tell her the right kind. So the name of this haircut is the butterfly. So next time you go, look up pictures of the butterfly haircut, find some that you like, and show it to the hairdresser and go to somebody else. Again, I have the same girl I've been going to. I got very lucky. The year I moved here, I got this my hairdresser on a recommendation, and I've been going to her ever since. She's like a color magician, but she
Yeah,
also gives great haircuts.
It's a butterfly haircut, not a haircut with a butterfly knife.
Yeah, that would be two totally different things.
Two different things.
But the butterfly haircut is what gets you with this. All right, where were we? No, we were past the Hawk Tour Pez dispenser. Okay. Oh, this is so funny. Mel Cloth, thanks for the 10. I returned my sister's gift so I could send this. Hope everyone is well. You know what, Mel? I have a feeling that your sister's an asshole, so I'm fine with it. Because I mean, why would you return her gift to send me money? Probably because she's an asshole and she deserved it. So I'll go. I'll accept it. Sir Walking Tree became a YouTube member. Welcome to the Fox Den. It's definitely weird in here. Keenan Michelle gifted 1 Megan Fox membership, and Cynic in Chief gifted another Megan Fox membership. That's 3 memberships. Welcome to the Fox Den, all 3 of you, whoever you were. My Village Idiot, thanks. I love your name. Thanks for the 5. I feel more poor now with a BA in teaching than I did after high school grad, working and going to college. Here's my 7 brew coffee fund. You'll be fine without it for one day. It'll be fine.
Yes.
You'll adjust. You know, I think. Kim Boyko, thanks for the 10. Mary Maldonado, new member. Brucey boy got run over by a tugboat swimming in the creek on Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Megan, we believe.
We believe.
We believe. Did you actually see the video of Grandma getting run over by a reindeer? Because it happened.
Yes.
I was dying. There is a video out there
I have
of this
seen that.
poor grandma getting hit by a reindeer. Well, a deer, a buck with antlers.
a
It looked like
deer, yeah.
reindeer, but it was a deer.
It was a deer.
They're just like standing around in a neighborhood, and like a herd of deer come racing through, and one of them runs over Grandma. I don't know where it was. It was on Twitter.
It's better than getting like 3 fingers bitten off by a pug. It was a Boston Terrier. It was a Boston Terrier. 3 fingers on one of my friends' mother. Their Boston Terrier like took off 3 of her fingers at Christmas Eve.
Oh
Like
my!
chomp
3
down there.
fingers?
Yeah, 3 fingers.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to play this without the sound because it could be copyrighted. But check this out. Grandma is literally going to get run over by a reindeer. Oh shit! Oh no! Oh no! Here comes the replay. No! Watch out! Oh Lord! They're just not watching where they're going. Rudolph is feisty. Oh no! Oh no!
Got 2 of them. Got 2 of them.
It's like senior citizen bowling. This is terrible. Why am I watching this over and over again? Because everyone survived. Everyone's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good Lord.
I love it.
I love it. Wendy Bono, thanks to the 5. I'm lurking while watching the Packers game. This is for the Wonder Triplets. Thank you. The triplets are gestating just fine. And if you don't send super chats, we're having the babies. We're having the triplets. So you better just send the super chats so we can get rid of those things. Suzette Lewis, thanks for the 20. Super sticker. I never thought I would ever joke about abortion because it's not funny. And yet the Owens case has made it funny.
Yes.
God help me. Yeety McEaterson. What a great name. Thanks for the 5. Merry Christmas, Megan, Tug, and Deucey Brucey, a.k.a. BBB, a.k.a. Deuce Ratskin. Go flock yourself and flock you pay me. Sticky with Jay. Thanks for the 5. I have to bail. Take care all. Oh, I'm sorry you had to go early. Merry Christmas if I don't see you before. Well, Merry Christmas to you, Sticky Widget, even though you're not here to hear it. Now I'm oddly depressed. Keenan Michelle gifted 1 Megan Fox membership. Thank you so much for that. And whoever got it, make sure you say thank you. Deborah Young, thanks for the 5. Received a free membership. Thank you. Oh, that was nice of you to send that. Just Schwartz, thanks for the 2. Deck the halls with boughs of breadsticks. Fa la 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 la. Take it, Russ.
Fa
la 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 la. That was perfect. Taz, thanks for the 2. They just need to leave what the Hales alone. Yeah, they should have done that a long time ago. Becca has thoughts. Thanks for the 5. Streamyard was sold out from under the creators. The new owners don't give a flip about the service anymore, and that is apparent, and I will be switching as soon as I possibly can. SF, thanks for the 10. SR got sold without the developer's knowledge to a company in Europe. And when that happened, they shut down everything in North America. EDB is working on something to replace it because of the problem with StreamYard now. Really? It really is bad. I have my favorites. Thanks for the 2. November 25th, 2023 was the start of the fake What the Hales pages. Teresa Finn, writer chick, member for 6 months. Yay, 6 months. I love how weird it gets in here. I won't even rage quit. You're stuck with me. That's exactly the kind of fan I like to have. I like the fans who are in the trenches and they're like, there's nothing you could throw at me that would make me rage quit. You can't offend me.
So you know Teresa Finn. We read books.
Oh yeah, her books on the ones that I can't read in public.
But we have.
I'm sorry, Teresa. I can't make myself read that out loud.
I have.
No, you have. I know.
Imagine Elmo reading that out loud.
All right, listen. If you read another Teresa Finn book, I promise you, I will come and read with you.
Oh boy, it will be so enjoyable.
But I'm doing it camera off. You
Oh,
could
no,
not
you
pay me to do it camera on.
they do it camera off all the time because,
Okay,
well,
good. Good, because I'm not letting anyone clip me saying those words. I can always have the AI excuse later for deniability. That's not me. I never said that.
it wasn't me.
It was AI. That is clearly AI.
That's
Yeety
the other Megan
McYeaterson.
Fox.
That's the other one. And I'll be going by a fake name also. I will be going by the derailer. Yeety McYeaterson, thanks for the 2. You can call Deuce Mitz Pickle the 5th dimension imp? What? What? Mixziptical? I don't even know what that's supposed to say, but I'm not going to dwell on it too long because it might be something that's going to get me canceled. K-Dubs, thanks for the 50. Here's my filet mignon money. Now, this is the kind of dedication I'm talking about, chat. My father would be very proud of you, K-Dubs, for digging down deep and finding the filet money.
That is deep.
And that was only for one filet, by the way. Caroline B, thanks for the 5. Thank you. This is a good song. Get to hear it again on replay later. Yes, I like the new song, the Jingle, Jangle, Jingle song. K-Dubs gifted 10 Megan Fox memberships. Well, thank you so much, K-Dubs. Welcome to all of you new Fox Den members. It's weird here, but I will raise you right. Don't you worry about it. You will be stronger when you leave here. Mama Fox does not let the kits. Once I get a hold of you, I'll shake some sense into you. You will leave here stronger.
When daddy shizzy comes around, you know you're in trouble.
Don't make me call your father. Jeffrey Montgomery, thanks for the 2. I like it, Megan Fox. Play it again. I might play it again. Actually, I was thinking to leave you guys with pecuniary, since we haven't heard that in a while. Lil Acorn, thanks for the 10. Breadstick Money Honey. By the way, Santa Tug, what's going to be in my stocking this year? LOL. JK, blame Jeremy. I don't know. You sound naughty. I feel like you've got some coal coming, but maybe some fun stuff too. Sin became a YouTube member. Welcome to the Fox Den. It's weird here, but I will straighten your ass out. It's like, what do they do? What's that thing? What's it? Scared Straight? That's this channel. People are going to scream at you. You're not going to know what's happening, but when it's over, you're going to be a functioning member of society. Yay, you. You chose wisely.
Very wisely.
K-Dubs, member for 7 months. Megan, I got banned from a Honda dealership. Oh my God, K-Dubs, we're soul sisters. I got banned from a Dodge dealership. So did my husband. He got banned too.
I'm still allowed to go work.
You're still allowed to go to the dealership? You didn't get banned? I'm shocked by that.
No.
It's the
no, they
Velcro
wanted to
shoes.
hire me as a shop foreman. I was like, sounds good.
You're like, can I wear my helmet and my Velcro shoes though?
They probably would have let me do it. They were pretty desperate at the time.
I got banned from a Dodge dealership, yeah, and so did my husband. It was pretty epic. It all began. This is a long and hilarious story, but it all began when I took my car for a New York State inspection to the dealership.
Ooh.
And during that inspection, they have to take the tires off and do something with the axle, hang on it or some bullshit to make sure it's not going to come apart on you. And then they take the tires and they allegedly put them back on the car. Well, while I was driving said car after said inspection by the said experts, my left front tire came shooting off my car as I was driving down the road and almost killed a pedestrian and ran into someone's yard and almost through their front window. So that's what began the, shall we say, disagreement that I had with the Dodge dealership, which escalated to me being banned from the premises and then my husband waiting in the parking lot for anyone to show up at the building, which then led to his banning from the same dealership. They were going to try not to pay for it. They were seriously going to try not to pay for that.
I don't understand.
It did $3,000 worth of damage to my front end. The entire front end had to be replaced. They paid for all of it, by the way, but it took a while. Michelle Roberts, thanks for the 5. Sorry to tell you, Megan, but 2025 starts with What the Hales. Wednesday is the first something. Well, I'm fine if 2025 starts with What the Hales, but I don't know what Wednesday is. She was trying to tell me something. What was it, Michelle? James, thanks for the 2. Be professional. I know it's so difficult. And in Papa Nuts here, it's like impossible. Like professionalism got thrown out the window a long time ago.
No, I'm the most professional.
Yeah. You can't invite Shizzy unless you're expecting your stream to go off the rails.
You call yourself derailed.
I know. Emma Washington, thanks for the 2. Thanks to whoever gifted me a membership. Well, there were a lot of them tonight. Terry D, thanks for the 10. Starting in January, my last uncle passed. Oh, I'm so sorry. Following is who I lost after my uncle. 5 cousins, 3 friends, 1 old family friends, 2 dogs, and now Jeff. That is the saddest 12 Days of Christmas song I ever heard, Terry.
Yeah, I mean, it's like 5 golden rings,
5 golden cousins, 4
3
family friends, 3
friends,
1 old family friend.
and 2.
And now Jeff in a turtle purgatory. No, Jeff would never go to turtle purgatory.
No,
That
he
not
would
happen.
not. No.
No.
That would not be Jeff.
I don't know what Jeff's
Purgatory.
doing, but he's definitely not in any kind of purgatory. Caroline B, thanks for the 5. Remember who is talking and what case it is. Be ready for Cray. I know. Emma Washington, thanks for the 2. This is hilarious! Exclamation point, laughing face.
Question mark.
This is hilarious! Exclamation point, laughing face. That's how Bruce writes his sentences. Taz, you know, it's funny that Bruce and Jingy are similar boomers. Bubbles and Jingy are very similar. They can't figure out how to. There's the fake David Gingras who sends me super chats that say things like ampersand, Megan. He spells out ampersand, hashtag.
Oh God.
Megan. It's so funny because that's what they do.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it
What?
is? I
No.
realize exactly. These are boomers that are on Facebook all the time, and they're used to using the text to speech.
Oh my God. Do you think
That's
that-
what it is. That's how he writes too. I guarantee you, he dictates that stuff
He
out
dictates it.
in that old Word format that used to dictate
But
it.
wait a minute, he
because
wasn't dictating his deposition. He just said question mark. You're saying because he's in the habit of it?
he's in such a habit of doing it that he was probably so flustered at that time, he just automatically did that.
Oh my God,
Like-
I found Jingy on Facebook. You're absolutely freaking right.
That's exactly what they do.
Oh no, he hasn't posted since 2013.
Still, that's what they're doing.
Yeah, these are Facebook boomers. But I wonder if he's just locked this down recently. I should look up his posts.
Oh my
That's
God.
for another day. Taz, thanks for the 2 for hair. Appreciate that. And Caroline B, thanks for the 5. A super chat a minute, only 30 minutes. How far will they get in that 30 minutes? Well, they made it. So yay, yay you. Jada, thanks for the 2. Pecuniary hair reveal money. April, thanks for the 2 super sticker. Adair, thanks for the K. Adair K, thanks for the 5. It's crazy you and Tug are on when I get up and when I get off work. Well, I made Tug be on super early this morning, and I didn't get Shizzy's message, so I never sent him an invite. And poor Shiz was like, "Why isn't she responding?" You were like texting me, and I had my phone on Do Not Disturb, and I didn't even know it.
Oh, I would have come
Sorry
by
about
and just
that.
wished you guys a Merry Christmas is all. I don't do the Legos.
I know, but you could have come and made fun of us for doing them. That would have been funny. Wanda Perez, thank you for sending me $5 on Cash App. I appreciate that. And Cheryl sent $10 on Cash App. I appreciate that as well. If there were messages there, I have to open up the other thing to see them. Hold on.
That's right.
Oh gosh, these apps are so weird. Okay, Cheryl said Starbucks money because that coffee is that bad. And Wanda's did not have a message. And Wanda sent another 5. She sent 10 and 5 today. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate that. Please sing the 12 Days of Deuce. The 12 Days of Deuce? Was this something someone sent me? I know someone did send me a 12 Days song, but I don't have it in front of me. It's probably buried in my email somewhere, so I will look for it. Slug Entertainment, thanks for the 5. You put me in a timeout for, I'm not saying that, but the sensual deodorant talk is okay. LMAO. There was nothing sexy about that deodorant talk, okay? That was just a joke. But yes, I put you in a timeout for that because it was disgusting. Helena Handbasket, thanks for the 2. I needs pee pads. Puzzled Puzzler, thanks for the 2. 38 years married here. Yes, boring texts. Locals. Oh, is Locals going on? Hold on. Let me see. Last time I checked, there wasn't anybody in the chat, so I closed the window. Sometimes Locals is like hopping, but sometimes the chat is just tired, and maybe they're over here in YouTube. I don't know. But if you guys are over there and I've missed you, let me go open the chat and see. Oh my God, they're memeing. I hate it when they decide to meme and I'm not there. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Thank you for bringing it to my attention, Puzzled Puzzler. This is me derailing my stream. Suffering succotash.
Yep, that was it. That was it. That was the voice.
Here we have the failed villain, the macaroni and cheese magnet.
Question mark? Question mark? Oh my God.
Oh, Locals does not disappoint. Oh my God, no. Why, yes, this is Mr. Pancake. Why, yes, I'm glad to see you. And that is a gerbil in my pants.
It's got a pouch.
That was left over from this morning's stream. Sorry.
Oh.
I like this one. Give me coffee to change the things I can and wine to accept those that I cannot. Yes.
Well, and always remember this, Megan. Always remember this. Waking up in the morning to soft, sensual kisses is probably one of the most glorious things that you'll ever experience, unless you're in prison.
Yikes. Oh, blind squirrel. Thanks for the 20. Thanks for the laughs. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too. Al Lou, thanks for the 5. Blast from the past. Kiddo got Rainbow Bright doll. Looks like the one I had when I was a kid. Oh, is that back? Rainbow Bright? That's fun. Everything 80s is back right now. Michelle Webster, CM Yesterday's Vintage, gifted 1 Megan Fox membership. Welcome to the Fox Den, whoever that was. Fantastic. It's weird here, but we think you'll get used to it. There's lube. You'll probably need it. Sarah Annie Anderson, thanks for the 2. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too. Jules OMN, thanks for the 2. Merry Christmas and Merry Christmas to you and all of your loved ones. Rebel Bird, thanks for the 10. Alms for the poor.
Alms for the poor.
Wait, let me change my avatar. Let me get Beggin' Megan out. She's got very needy eyes. Look at her. Alms for the poor.
Alms for the poor.
Marloka, thanks for the $3 super sticker. And SF, thanks for the 2 for the blowjob reveal. Wait a minute. No. I said blow out, not blow job. There's a big difference. Lori Netzel, thanks for the 2. Yes. Becky Fear Wreck, thanks for the 2 for the hair reveal and breadsticks. Breadstick money. Lynn, thanks for the 1. Taz, thanks for the 1. Keen and Michelle, thanks for the 2. Emailed you a couple samples of Rumple foreskin. Oh no.
Yes.
Hold, please. I mean, no.
Oh boy.
I may not be able to show these on YouTube. Let's see. We'll see what we have. We'll see what we have here. Rumple foreskin. Oh no. Oh dear Jesus. The actual hell. All right, that's a little too scary for me. But here, we can show this. Holy crap. I mean, what is AI doing right now? This is terrifying.
Oh, yeah, that is scary. That is
And what's with
terrifying.
the weirdo gummy bears? Like, are the gummies on some kind of, are they drugged? They're GHB gummies. Oh my God. This is like Diddy's rumple foreskin.
Mhm.
I don't like this guy at all. Ugh. I think Tug would like this though. He likes that
is-
weird,
that
scary
is-
shit.
That is one beastly looking creature. Oh,
God. Oh, this one looks like Freddy Krueger. What AI is really interesting at times. Like this one's pretty interesting. Doesn't it look like Freddy Krueger but in a fishing hat?
well, a little more pimply.
With are these boils? I don't know.
I'm not sure if those are boils or if that's like, ooh,
Ugh.
ooh,
Boy, your AI is a lot scarier than mine.
yes.
If there are any children, there should not be any children watching this, by the way, but you should have gotten them away from the screen a long time ago.
Hours ago.
Hours ago. This is not a show for children in any way. Sometimes it's not even a show for adults. Let's be honest. Let's be totally honest. Teresa Finn, writer chick, thanks for the 2. Merry Christmas, Megan and Shizzy, still my daddy.
Yes.
Lynn's, thanks for the $1. Appreciate you. Stacy R, thanks for the $1.50 super sticker. Appreciate you. Lynn's, thanks for the $1. Deborah McLeod, thanks for the 2. Megan, we love you. I love you too, chat. Lynn's, thanks for the $1. As Shine, thanks for the 5. Much love to you, Megan, mods in chat. Merry Christmas. Yes, Merry Christmas to all the mods as well. Thank you for all your help. Mace Lund, thanks for the, I don't know what that is, but it's 5 somethings, and I'm very grateful for it. Keenan Michelle, thanks for the 2.
Dirty double kinky dollars.
I don't know what it stands for, but I don't know. It looks like dick money, but
No,
I could be wrong.
dirty double kinky. 2
Kate
Ks.
and Michelle, thanks for the 2 and a couple samples of Turtle Purgatory. And Lynn's, thanks for the $1. And Corn Pop. Oh, Corn Pop.
But I'm serious. These are the kind of guys you like to smack in the ass.
Thanks for the $2 super sticker. Appreciate that. Lynn's, thanks for the $1. Scotty 262, thanks for the 2. Release the hair. Release the hair. It's funny. Jules OMN, thanks for the 2. I want a refund. Just kidding. It looks great. That would be terrible if you meant that. Sarah Weigel, thanks for the 2. I always support good hair. LOL. I know, it's my best grift. It really is. Spin Dr. D, thanks for the 2. Can't wait to see the curly version. I'm a little nervous about it, to tell you the truth. I'm nervous because it's always a little weird when I first get a haircut because your curls get into a pattern, you know? And so when you get them cut, then they get a little weird for a while until they settle back in. They get like a scissor shock. So it's going to be a little while. I have to let it settle in. Dan Davis, thanks for the 5. It was a closer game than I thought it was going to be. Well, who won? You didn't even bother to tell me who won?
No, they didn't do that.
Was it the Packers? K-Dubs, thanks for the 2. Here's $2. Barbies or babies are dumb. I almost read that as Barbies. Teresa Finn, writer chick, thanks for the 5. I had a glitch getting my next book out, but I'm shooting for New Year's Eve. I'll keep you posted. Shizzy. All right. Keen and Michelle, thanks for the 5. Rage quit. Play the hold music and Keen will rage stay. Sorry, everyone. I love it. Let's just samba for a minute, shall we? That's right, everybody. Grab a martini, wear your taffeta, and head to the cheese ball. Quite contrary, Mary. Thanks for the 2. Merry Christmas, Megan and Tug, and I'll throw Shizzy in there too. I'm sure you meant to include him. Maria P, thanks for the 5. My dad was a mechanic and forgot to tighten my lug nuts a couple of times. Don't think I was the fave. You sure he just forgot? Ellie fan, thanks for the 5. I got my hair cut today because it was so long that I was sitting on it. It's now shorter and doesn't look as cute as yours. Crying. I'm sorry, but I'm sure it's just hair. It'll grow. Joanne, member for 2 months. Anniversary of Mom's passing today. Needed this distraction. Thank you. I'm so sorry that this is your mom's passing anniversary day. But just hang on to all those good memories, because those are the things that will keep her alive, and her memory will always be with you. All those good times will stay. You know what's funny is that my grandma died recently. So my grandma died this month too. So I lost my grandma, lost Jeff. My friend lost her husband. Just was at his funeral on Saturday. There's just been a lot going on, and
Yes.
And when I lost there was things my grandma struggled with, some mental health issues later in her life, and didn't recognize certain things, didn't understand certain things. And so, there was just stress and strife. But I never remember any of that bad stuff. Like after she died, all I can remember are the good things, which is the only thing you should remember anyway. Put all the
Absolutely.
bad stuff away. Just remember how much fun you had, because, you only have so much time. East Texas Cowboy, thanks for the 2. Excited to get one of those gifted memberships. Yeah, I hope you get one. Elephant, thanks for the 5. Deodorant talk isn't sexting. You're doing it wrong. Oh, I know. I'm very aware we're doing it wrong. This is what 24 years looks like. Just be honest.
Just remember, next time you're texting something to make it sexy, all you have to say is, in the bedroom.
Keenan Michelle, member for 6 months. It's West Coast AI, LOL. Well, it's terrifying. They should call it terrifying AI. OB711, thanks for the 10 breadsticks. Merry Christmas. Leanne Berkmeyer, thanks for the 10. Merry Christmas, Megan. Well, Merry Christmas to you too. And we have reached the end of the super chats, the epic super chats of the evening. Thank you so much, you guys. Let's see who I'm going to send you to. Who is the lucky person streaming right now? Let's see.
It could be anybody.
It could be anyone. I was going
What
to
if
send you
MG
over
is
to...
streaming?
He's not. Okay, it's a toss-up between Ian Runkle doing Monday Law Fun Day or Good Logic. Or Chrissy Mayer is doing a Merry Christmas special of some kind.
Only if she's like showing boob window, because if she's not, then there's no
When
reason.
is Chrissy not showing boob window?
Well, see, there you go. Decision made.
Well, all right. I will let the chat. I think I'm seeing a lot of Ian. Everyone loves Ian. Okay. All right. You don't have to tell me twice. I will send you over to Runkle of the Bailey. Please make sure that you tell him I sent you. And I will leave you with one of my favorite new songs that we added to this show. And thank God I was able to play it for Jeff. He got to see it. Because somebody else wrote, one of our fans wrote this and made a video for it. And I'm just really glad that he got to see it because he was in it. And I know that it made him laugh. And it makes me laugh too. Where is it? It's Pecuniary. I can't find it. Where is it? It's called Pecuniary. Where is it? It's not. I'm going to have to do a search or some shit. Oh, no.
Long stream. Gotta go. Another one.
Pecuniary. Come on. There it is.
Yeah.
Ha
Right there.
All right. Bye, guys.
What the Hales is going on? Something here is very wrong. Tuning into Megan and Tug. Depo drop, what the fuck? It's harassment, defamatory, and pecuniary. Big words, but Megan is your dictionary. Megan and Tug almost breaks down laughing. Fox and Umbrella, content drowning and splashing. Pecuniary! Bubbles wants to ask the questions. Shocket slams with good objections. Jeremy hitting with logical reasoning. Forces Bubbles through unquestionable weaseling. Bubbles acts like a broken record. Jeremy stands his ground like an expert. Judge or jury will determine the facts. That's confidential, oh snap. It's harassment, defamatory, and pecuniary. Big words, but Megan is your dictionary. Megan and Tug almost breaks down laughing. laughing. Fox and umbrella, content drowning and splashing. Pecuniary, pecuniary, pecuniary. Bubbles wants to ask the questions. Shock it slams with good objections. Jeremy hitting with logical reasoning forces Bubbles through unquestionable weaseling. Bubbles acts like a broken record. Jeremy stands his ground like an expert. Judge or jury will determine the facts. That's confidential, oh snap. It's harassment, defamatory, and pecuniary. Big words, but Megan is your dictionary. Megan and Tug almost breaks down laughing. Fox and umbrella, content drowning and splashing. Poor Jeff was left all on his own, cause Megan had Tug on the phone. Something urgent did pop up, but Jeff joins the stream and they're all made up. Now the trio on stream outstanding. So reading, continuance demanding. Just a couple of pages or maybe 10, but it all continues on Tuesday again. It's harassment, defamatory and pecuniary. Big words, but Megan is your dictionary. Megan and Jeff almost breaks down laughing. Fox and Vice is content drowning and splashing. Content Krampus, Megalodonus, meat sweats begging Megan. Professional.
Okay, I missed DWhat's Cash App. I'm going to read it right now before we leave. DWhat, I'm looking right now. DWhat sent $25 on Cash App. Thank you so much. Good night, everybody. See you later.